Stream real quick, chat. Welcome to the beef of where the fuck is TikTok Live Studio? You bitch. How many people are in here? Like what, 20 something? Yeah, fucking close the door. They're so fucking loud for what? Anyway. And turn my sensitivity up. Yeah. Let's see. The fuck is pinging me? Why? Let's get this shit. Bitch, I was still fucking driving over here. Alright? Anyway. You know what I didn't do? You know what I could have done, but I'm too fucking stupid to do it? Create a channel. Can I not make a stage channel in this? What did I do wrong? Anyway. TikTok Live Studio. Alright, I'm gonna tell you beforehand, for those who are going against the scenario, go ahead and have all your proof in order, please. For those who are here to be Scenario's lawyer or to defend her, again, have your proof ready. Whoa, they updated Live Studio. Have your proof ready, so that way we're not scrambling to look for it, because I'm not gonna fucking wait for you. Cause I'm swag. Alright. Whole slideshow is ready? Alright, court is adjourned, ladies and gentlemen. We'll go ahead and start the live stream. If you want, you guys can share it with your friends. Not exposing spider. Scenario drama settled. There we go. Gaming VR chat, games and chill. I'm just gonna leave it like that. And I'm going to put the live. Where can I share it? Here it is. I have a slight headache. I'm gonna keep it static with y'all.
Because we have so much shit going on.
Literally. Did you fucking fart? Damn, nigga, you stink! Alright, there we go. Alright, live pings in live. Alright, cool. Alright, so. Welcome. What is up, chat? How is everyone doing? Hope everyone's having a good day. Today, we are settling the drama, the beef, the chit-chat about Scenario. Alright? Some of you have heard it, some of you might not heard it, whatever. If you haven't, just kick back, relax, and enjoy the show. Alright? For those who have heard it, whatever side you're on, if you are on Scenario's side or if you are against her, we are here to settle the beef today and find out the truth about everything. So, yeah, I'm just the host. I'm not in this shit, but, I'll be there, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so, let's go ahead and start off with let's see. Who is all against Scenario? Can you guys put in the chat I or 1 or something? I don't fucking know. Shut up, Ghoul. You can wait your turn. Unmute me. Anyway. Alright, so we got a lot of ones. Alright, cool. Okay, so we're gonna start with the evidence against Scenario. Alright. Let's go ahead. Who here has evidence? Say me in the chat. Me? Okay, we got Lady in the red. Ghoul and Lady. Have it all. Not Mayo. Do Ghoul first. Alright. I'm gonna say the rules. I'm gonna say them one time and one time only. You fuck up, you're out. Alright? Basically, there'll be no slurs in here. Alright? You can say nigga, but that's as far as you're gonna get. Anything that has pornographic images or anything involving NSFW will not and should not be shown on this live stream. Whatever. No personal information should be leaked. And, yeah, I think that's about it. It's basically common sense, really. If you don't have that, then get the fuck out of here. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and unmute Ghoul. And, okay, first of all, Ghoul and Lady are the same, like, they have the same evidence, yes? Yes, okay, so I'm only gonna mute one person then. Because if you both have the same evidence, there's no point in unmuting both of you. He reads I show. Okay, I'll look at your stream, but I'm gonna mute him. my god, it's like a class presentation. Okay, let's find Ghoul here, and I have to do it this way because I did not make a stage meeting at all because I'm so smart. All right, give me uno momento. Let me unmute Ghoul. No, yes, there we go. Speak, connect. There you go. Ghoul, I think you're able to be unmuted, big mans. I could be wrong. No, he's not. He can't get unmuted. What the fuck? What is this gay shit? Why can't I do this? Yeah, he says he has. Connect speak. Oh! Wait a minute. Where? Where? Oh! I'm so smart. There you go. See if you could talk now. I could be wrong. I could be stupid. I don't think he can talk, guys. He's not server muted. Go! Oh my god. Fuck it. This is not going to plan, is it? Alright, let's just do speak. Where is the fucking use voice activity? There we go. Now everybody should be able. If you guys unmute, you will be kicked. Alright, I'm gonna say this right now. There, try it again. I swear to fucking god if it doesn't work. Go! Chat, it's not going as planned. I'm gonna jump. Hold on. Why is this not working? I'm literally gonna cry. Hold on, technical difficulties here. I'm sorry. It's not my fault. Wait a minute, I heard someone.
Yeah, he has to rejoin the VC and he can unmute.
Okay, it totally works now. Thank you. Before I get started here, I just want to go ahead and inform everyone here that I did see the accusations posed by Sonero about us threatening them. We never did that. Also, a few other things were said. They said I was a gang monkey. I never claimed to be. Also, hi Takaru. It's been a while.
It has been, man.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on, wait, one second. Can we take a minute to appreciate all the effort they did in this PowerPoint right here? Look at this. Look at this. All right, continue. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Top 10 reasons Sonero is delusional. Could we please move to the next slide? Yeah, there we go. Claims that I'm a gang monkey. As her partner says this. Could you play the clip for me?
Okay, because the 6 different software saying that he was sending packets to me, and I don't mean game crashing, I meant PC crashing.
He doesn't
My hard disk
have
and
those.
CPU were spiked up, and the moment
Sorry, he's just being cautious.
moments ago, it only.
I've got his account login. He doesn't have any of those avatars.
Well,
It's not an avatar thing. Is
computer
what
that
I'm
he
saying.
has, it's a his
So-
computer is kind of like he built it on his own, so he's just kind of iffy right now. It's like a mini PC, and he added
It's
like
a mini
he
PC with
attached
the
graphics
8 GPU
card.
build, but it's
Yeah.
not
Oh,
that
if you're afraid
different
they
from
might
just having a
crash
full-size tower in
Is that what
retrospect.
you
It's just small.
Yeah, I guess so.
Power's on sale.
Why would he
But I
threaten
can
to dox me if he
unblock him if
doesn't?
need
If he's
be.
afraid of crashing, what?
Couldn't tell you, no damn
Also,
clue.
please stop threatening to dox people, please. I'm begging.
I mean, Game
Please.
Monkey's got nothing on someone that sells someone's social security numbers to the Chinese.
Okay.
Can I take a moment to say that dude sounds sped, whoever he is? I'm sorry.
That's Sonero's partner, and he's really fucking sped, dude.
He's literally stupid. Anyway.
I called him stupid too. Can we move on to the next slide, please? Or actually, yeah, that was relevant. It was him saying, "Oh, I'm gonna." Actually, gang monkeys aren't scary to me.
Yeah, you can unmute. You can unmute, but make sure you mute back.
Yeah.
Oh, you're suppressed. God.
You have to leave and come back, lady. That's what I had to do.
Be fine.
Howdy. There we go. Everything's working.
Yeah, I'm muting your damn fucking
Oh.
soundboard. Where is it?
Oh,
I
my
can't.
God. Yeah, that's a joiner.
No, you're good. Go ahead and screen share for me again, please,
yeah.
and thank you.
My honest apologies. I just wanted to go ahead and ask a favor of you and everyone in the VC, if that is at all possible.
Sorry. What did you say? I'm sorry.
I would like to ask a favor of you and the people in the VC, if that is at all possible.
Depends on the favor, but go ahead.
So just a little example here. I know that some people will have issues when seeing certain videos and proof. I would like to just all of us agree that if we are looking at a blue sky and we say that the sky is blue and you can see it yourself, that we not retaliate because it is right there. Is that something we
What
can
the
agree
fuck?
on?
What? I don't understand. But
I
yes,
just
whatever.
think they'll be a retard.
If we show a solid
Ah,
screenshot of someone saying the sky is blue and you look outside and the sky is blue, can we all agree that the sky is blue? So no arguments back and forth and whatnot.
yeah.
Okay. Also, if anyone needs reassurance that he is talking about himself in this video, he does also state that it is himself.
That was when I was
Hold on.
younger, though. I don't have any of that shit no more. but
Right.
That's
And
that's
I
an old
fear that
days.
one's not posted
I
on
have a question
Facebook
because I
publicly.
keep looking down.
Can we move on to the next slide, please?
Oh, hold on. May I ask a question though? Out of curiosity, I'm not defending her, but I do have a question. You know, just for reassurance, because I'm a little confused. I'm pretty sure some people are confused as well. That video was that video supposed to be her saying that Ghoul was a gang monkey?
She was saying that I was a gang monkey. However, I've never once stated that once. Like, you could pull any
I didn't
monkey
hear
you
that
know
in the
here.
video unless I'm
Yeah.
deaf.
Yeah, that was us just making fun of her because, well, I never claimed to be a gang monkey, but her boyfriend claimed that he was selling social security numbers to the fucking government or whatever the fuck.
Her boyfriend is harmless. He nearly got, funnied by me and a few other people, but we're not going to talk about
No, he
that.
got ran in that
Yes.
instance by me. I'm not gonna lie to you.
There was
Hey,
also
continue.
another slide where there is more about the gang monkey accusation. We will get to that later.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
cool,
we
cool,
will.
cool. Continue.
She has zero awareness or attention to detail. Cenero, despite seeing and even blocking Mika, was claiming that I recorded the video on Mika's TikTok. I circled myself for reference. As you can see, the avatar that I was in is right there on the right. And if it was a personal mirror, I would be looking at the mirror. This video was recorded by Mika. However, as you see here, Cenero said that this Mika person posted the videos that they received from me. Evidently fucking not, because I'm right there. That's just the proof. She's fucking blind. Can we move on to the next slide, please?
Can we take a pause, please? Take a pause real quick. I was not reading chat here. I just muted. I'm gonna pull up for stream. Here is meeting room scenario. This was 2 days ago. I know Regan is a old game monkey, but come on, lol. All right, there we go.
yeah,
I just had to point that out. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, that is true. She said I was a gang monkey, and I'm like, nigga, I am not. Okay. Now, this a part of this slide title is a joke because they claim that they don't associate with Shadow Kun, they don't support him, whatever, right? However, the video that you're going to see in this slide is a video that Shadow Kun released after we talked to her, talking about KQ and the Thick Witch. We don't even know KQ and the Thick Witch, and the only person who brought them up was Cenero. You want to go ahead and play that for us?
Hey, just a quick PSA for the VR chat TikToker community. The lady in red associated with the Thick Witch and Keiku is going around threatening and harassing people who associate with me with the help of a gang monkey named Reagan. So if you see them, report them.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
just a quick PSA
There
for
you
the
have it
VR
there.
chat
So,
TikTok.
if you just pause for a moment, could you type in chat Cenero? If you don't support him, why are you giving him information, false information, but information in the first place?
Go. May I step in real quick, please? So this is gonna be y'all's evidence first, and then questions after you guys have completed your presentation,
enough.
and then that way it gives her an opportunity to, explain herself and as well as defend herself as well. Only just to keep it fair, just keeping it fair.
Okay.
I would-
Okay. Fair enough. Thank you.
I would like
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
state for context, there was, I'd say, around maybe 10 people in the instance where this conversation happened, and I will be pulling up the video here in a little bit. During this confrontation, there was an issue that will be brought up in a later slide, and she was asking if we were going to show this issue to Keiku and the Thick Witch. I do not know who Keiku is. The most I know is I think she's the yellow
Fuck KQ.
one.
Anyway,
And I don't know who the Thick Witch is. But the problem is that only she brought those things up, and none of this was made public. And she claimed that she did not associate with Shadow Kun anymore because she didn't want to seem like a bad person. But somehow this got to him, and the only possible and logical way that he brought those names up, because we don't know who they are, is if she continued to talk to him.
May I point something out again? I'm not choosing sides here because I am just the host, but I am gonna think logically on this. Was there anyone in the instance, possibly when this was discussed, that could have or may have been associated with Shadowkun besides her?
So the only
Her and her
people-
boyfriend were there. The other two people are literally not even on their side. I'm gonna be real with you, and we have screenshots in there to prove that.
So all the people
Okay.
that were in there were our team, which was composed of 4 people. There was 2 people that tagged along with Sonero, but they evidently, you can see in the video, were not too fond of her and were not really very fond of the excuses. And in this video, the boyfriend of Sonero, when I'm playing the evidence on Shadowkun, is not liking it too much. He says he had never looked into it, and he immediately turned tables and was not very happy with this guy. But I can
Okay.
assure you, the only person who would have probably contacted him was him, because everyone in that instance was not very fond of him at that moment.
If I may point this out, again, I'm gonna keep repeating this because some people in here like to twist shit and be like, "Oh my god, you're defending people! Oh my god, Taco, we're blacklisting you." But anyway, I used to hang out with Rated and Sonero when they were together IRL. Don't know what the circumstances are now. I'm gonna say this now. I was friends with Shadowkun at one point, but only because of the fact he showed me court records of his accusations saying that they weren't true, etc., etc. But then I stopped being friends with him because he tried to get me to rat another creator's account named Verum, who was also exposing him for his shit. That's when I decided to cut ties with him and also look into his shit and found out that what he was showing me was a lie. But that's a story for another time. But do we think that Rated could have been a possibility to tell Shadowkun about the situation besides Sonero?
Considering how quickly he had swapped sides during our conversation, I highly doubt it.
Okay.
And also
Just
the
a pointer,
fact that they
just a
brought up
pointer.
both Thick Witch and KQ in particular, when we had stated multiple times in front of him, he even said it at some point that we were not talking to these people. Obviously, we were not talking to these people. So the only person that I can logically think did it was Sonero. Moving on to the next slide,
Not
because
only,
it does get funnier.
yeah, but
Okay.
to further prove that she says she doesn't associate with him anymore, she did just recently make a video saying that he's innocent. So I mean, I think that really speaks for itself.
Alright,
after-
We're getting there. We're getting there. It's in there.
Hey, just a quick PSA.
Next slide.
All right, you can read this one, lady. You typed the
Um,
fucking yapathon in here.
3 separate stories. During our interaction with Sonero, she had claimed that it wasn't her fault and that she was completely innocent, and it didn't matter what she did because Shadowkun had left the platform completely. When she was told she was still a bad person for supporting him, she first had claimed that she had never saw the evidence, even though I had sent it to her. But in our DMs, she is seen talking about it before I had even sent the video, calling it faked and catfished. She proceeds to talk about it, claiming that she had then listened to the audio of the video instead of not listening to it at all. She claimed that she had listened to the audio because she was busy at the time. I believe the excuse was moving. And she didn't see the DMs that he had sent to the child at all. She claimed originally that she had totally missed it. I then proceeded to put my phone into the mic, as you can clearly see here in the video. These DMs are read out loud by an AI bot, so if she were to be listening to them, she would have definitely heard.
Yeah.
Or he
so
ended up dating a 17-year-old.
he wanted to do like a
But I spent some time listening to this song and getting the lyrics down.
Has a job, has a car, steady income, starting an online career.
Her friends proceeded to look at her like she was crazy, because she claimed that she had never heard any of this, even though she listened to the whole video, right after saying that she had never actually seen the video. And I told her, if you were listening to the video, you would have heard that. You would have known about this. Her next excuse was that it was AI. But anyway, let me continue reading. She claimed it was fake. She proceeds to talk about it, claiming that now that she had listened to the audio of it because she was busy at the time, and the DMs were read out loud, so she still would have heard them. She then made a third story that Shadowkun had actually streamed it to her. Overall, she was very well aware of the proof, and the excuse of, oh, I never saw the proof and I never knew the proof was false. and it didn't work out very well for her in the end. We theorize she most likely made that up to cover herself, to make herself look better in front of her friends, or, didn't want to be on recording looking like a liar since she had changed her story 3 times. But first, what we're going to do is I'm going to, as stated in the script, pull up the DMs between me and her, and I'm also going to state that I had Vencord, and any deleted messages will show up. So this had all started when I was talking to a friend of mine, and it is said in the Shadowkun video that I harassed people, yada yada. I merely went to them and I said, hey, you might not want to be in that group. That is a bad person. I was talking to my friend. Her name was Bitch Eagle. And I'm not saying that to be inappropriate. That was just her name. But she proceeds to send me...
I know who Bitch Eagle is.
Yeah.
But...
Bitch Eagle went and yapped to Shadowkun, and Sonero was his admin, and I was told VR's sister, I believe. And she proceeds to send me the video. It's merely a screenshot of Shadowkun, and I think we all know what the screenshot is. We've all seen it. It is a screenshot of him texting the dad saying, hey, you like me, don't you? Yeah, I like you. You didn't do anything to my daughter at all, which, I mean, that proves nothing when you look at all these Facebook DMs. I really don't think that screenshot's real. Even if it is, it doesn't help anything. But I said, I've seen this. He's not clear. There is proof with a minor. He cannot be cleared from that whatsoever. Now, there was DMs back before I got Vencord of her saying he's been cleared from the... I'm not sure how sensitive to that certain word everyone is in this call, so we're going to call it R word. She said he's cleared from the R word, and I said that's for a separate allegation. The pedo one has never and will never be cleared. And I said, who exactly is this? Most of these DMs are deleted, but Ashen is one of Shadow's exes and accused him of RA and SA and came clean and said Queen and Ashen both lied. And I said, I'm aware. Props to him on that. Whatever, don't care.
Madam Lady in Red, may I please cut you off really quick? Just really quick. I'm not going to say anything about the situation. I am just going to inform the stream here because I think we're talking about Shadowkun. Chat, this is a stream about Sonero. We have people who are going against her for her wrongdoings, and we are also giving her an opportunity to defend herself. We're not talking about Shadowkun, but he is being brought up for, reasons. All right, continue.
Why do I no longer have DMs with her? Excuse me. Why did they disappear? Okay.
Did you happen to get screenshots at all, at least, and put it in a drive?
Yes, I'll just pull it back up. For
okay.
Some reason it closed. Anyway, I said I'm aware. Props to him on that. Sarcastically, I don't really believe that they were, but whatever. He went to court for that. I don't care. What I'm focusing on here is the factor of the child part, separate from that. And she said it's called a fake account. Now notice that this is way before I had ever even sent the video of the stuff. So right now we're talking about the proof, and I haven't even sent her the video yet, and she is referencing it. And she says it's a fake account. People make fake accounts on Facebook all the time. Notice on Facebook. Now, when I talked to her, and I will pull up the video here in a sec, she said that she had no idea of the Facebook DMs, and she had never even known about the proof the first time. She didn't pull out the excuse that Shadowkun had screen shared this until the third story. I said it was made in 2016, as you can see in timestamps. They knew each other IRL. I'm going to need a few more excuses. Proof still defends this. And she said, catfish. I'm sorry. What? Catfish? Let's just look back at this real quick. As you can see, she's live screen sharing everything. And this is definitely not catfish. It's even a recording of his own voice from his own end. And you can see the audio file that he sent. Go ahead, Regan.
May I state something? Thank you. Even if it was a situation where it was an adult pretending to be a minor, it is still bad, catfish or not. Like, that comment was entirely stupid, in my opinion.
A call coming from him. Attachments.
Hey, little one. I've just realized something. What? I may be dead, but I'm still hot.
No idea what this
What in the cringe shit am I reading right now?
It's
I
so
may
much
be
worse.
dead, but I'm still hot as fuck.
I can pick you up, and you can't do anything about it.
This is, again, his 13-year-old neighbor in real life.
I like soft. I like fluffy. My hair has fluff. I take it you like my hair.
More random photos.
Photo of himself from his own end, proving that these are again real.
What the?
Dated 2017 because these are years worth of messages. Sending things like this. Do you have any kinks or fetishes? I like pretty vanilla stuff. From his own end.
So if she ever wants to date me, she has to turn 18 first, even though they already dated when she was 16.
16, and he already dated a 17-year-old at this point.
Yeah.
Or he ended up dating a 17-year-old.
He wanted to do like a music duet with me. Like it was like some love song, like really bad.
Hey, I couldn't get a hold of...
And here is the audio file from himself, proving it is him. But again, if Sonero had watched, she claimed the first time she didn't watch it, then she claimed the second time that she listened to it. If she was listening to it, she would have listened to the AI voice reading out these messages, and also a voice recording from himself. Am I the only one who doesn't think the math is mathing here? Anyway.
But I spent some time listening to this song and getting the lyrics down.
Who is smart? Obviously me. Funny. Graduated, has a job, has a car, steady income, starting an online career.
This may be me, but I don't believe that that should be a description of a person trying to date a child. It means you are fully matured, and they are, as it clearly says right here, I'm barely 15.
That's 'cause you're older, stupid. I'm barely 15. Also, I turned 21 this...
Whoa.
I know you don't mean to pick sides, but I am about to pull up the recording of her saying that she didn't watch it, and then that she did watch it, but she only listened to it. And I want you to tell me if you were auditorily listening to this with full opportunity to hear, you are fully capable of hearing, and you heard this, how would that make you feel?
Honestly, as a retired funny, I'd probably go after him for that shit. Me personally.
And this is around the time we started showing you the VR chat avatar stuff? Yeah, okay.
I'm bored. Want someone to hang out with. Can I be honest? I don't think my dad likes you that much.
Which doesn't really align with the screenshot of the dad saying that he likes him, now does it? Which, for context, there is an entire segment with his face, his name, his own voice in that voice recording, proving it is him. And the 13-year-old girl, even on call, talks about her story. This is evidently and definitely real. Live. Definitely not edited. And that's a lot of proof if I do say so myself. And his only retaliation is a screenshot of him texting the dad, doesn't even include the phone number or name, which I understand for privacy reasons, but it's literally just a screenshot of him texting someone, which we have no proof is actually the dad. It's just a random text message. Could be from anyone. And it just says, no, I liked you. Yeah, that definitely proves you didn't groom his kid. Which brings me to a further point. Regan, let's do this.
Next slide. Are we moving to the next slide, or are you going to Clipchamp?
Oh, we're going to Clipchamp.
Oh boy.
May I ask though, this clip, does it contain any NSFW personal information leaks?
No, it does not.
Anything like that?
We don't mention any personal information within the clips that they're going to show. No.
But anyway,
okay,
as you can clearly see here, she mentions Facebook. She's fully aware of all of this. I then sent her the video. Now this is, and I sent her a timestamp as to exactly where the things are related. And she continues to say catfish, but she claims that she had never watched this video originally. And she claims she knew nothing of it, but she was talking about what's in it. So I don't know. But let's go to Clipchamp. Let's see here. Please forgive me. It is at 102:43. Sorry, this is a bit hard to finagle.
Oh, no, take your time, take your time.
I
You can
grew
just
up
call me Ray.
13 because their parents won't help them. Some parent, and they trusted the boy next door, and they don't want to look like they're in the wrong for that. But frankly, you texted me saying that this is catfished. You also texted me saying that these screenshots are fake, which means you had to have looked at them. You had to have looked at the video to say that. I'm wondering what happened.
I watched the video.
So you texted this the day of, but you also said earlier that you didn't have time to watch that video. So which one is it?
Because at the time I was moving.
But you just said that you watched the video. You said this. You said these things the day of.
After I watched it after.
So, but you continued to call it catfish, and saying that you saw the screenshots the day of.
You can't rewatch the live video.
Yeah.
Apparently, Varum has a video. Varum has a video on his YouTube channel.
Yeah.
About it.
We're
But
all
then how
over
would
the
you know about
lives.
the live video if you were quote unquote moving?
So in this video there is.
The video. When she sent me Varum's video, I was moving.
Yeah, but the problem is that you called these screenshots, or you called this entire video faked and catfished. But meaning you would have to have seen it. But this was the day that I sent it to you, so you did watch it or you didn't? Because this is when you were moving, and you did text me saying that. So I'm wondering what's going on here, because again, the math is not mathing. That's saying a lot from someone who can't do math.
At the time when you sent me the video, I was watching it, but I was listening to it, not watching it, because I was in the process of moving, so I had my phone volume.
And we all just heard her say she was listening to it. So here's the other funny part, and I can put it on speakerphone on my mic if you want to. They also have AI voices reading all the text messages. So it means that if you were listening, you also would have known. So if you were listening, you can hear the evidence stuttering as she's now getting confused because she probably didn't listen to it. Listening meaning auditory instead of watching. You hear. Actually, let me pull this.
It's basically saying that there is, like on some of those TikTok videos that have the AI voice talking. That's what they used in that video. So
Wait, why couldn't she use her real voice?
Because they're okay. She's not going to voice act reading every single text from her groomer. Yeah, I'm also confused why she would ask, why didn't the kid relive every trauma and voice act it? Later on, a even more foul clip will come up of what she said, but I will leave that to later.
Has a car, steady income, starting an online career.
That's because you're older, stupid. I'm barely 15.
See, that's why it kind of made me feel like it was AI to begin with.
Because it was being read over. So her saying she felt like it was AI, she is now claiming that she did hear it. Because she said past tense, I felt like it was AI. So again, it's not making sense.
it was just a voiceover.
Yeah, I see. Here's the
But
thing.
if you're not looking at it, in her sense, in that case, not looking at it, only hearing it, it does sound fake. Like me hearing that right now, I'm like, oh, that's fucking fake.
Yeah.
But
So these are all.
2256 of Title 18.
So these are all Facebook messages. They're just reading them out. But it does say in the video here. It does say in the video here are the Facebook messages, and then it auditorily plays them. So I feel like if you were listening to it while you were moving, which I feel as if you would have mentioned earlier when you said you didn't watch it at all, but now you did. This is what I was mentioning when the people that we assume knew her, because they came out of the blue, were not very fond of how she was looking in this moment. But it does say in that video, they're talking about the Facebook DMs, the child is explaining it. There's even an audio of Cameron or Shadowkun's voice. So it's evidently looking like she has no idea what she's talking about. I feel as if... Yeah, but you didn't mention that one earlier either. You said you didn't look into it at all.
To be honest, the reason why I didn't want to react and give you the answers that you wanted was because I was angry that you were in the server stalking, which...
So the reason that she wanted to continue to support this pedophile was that she was angry. And might I add, we again did look at the DMs. She mentioned Facebook before I had even sent her this video that she quote-unquote listened to, meaning she already knew about this.
It was kind of wrong, but then again, everyone stalks. I mean,
So,
come on, let's be honest.
you would...
Don't you just get Minwin for stalking you?
Okay, but the problem here is that
She wasn't stalking me.
the problem
She
here
wasn't
is
stalking me. She was trying to join my server.
okay.
without giving
If I may,
ID.
the problem here is that you were shown the evidence of him DMing a child sexually, and then even called it faked and catfished, even though it was live. Which to click on the video, you had to have seen something like the start of a Facebook. Like I have to look at my phone to start it. The problem here being that, and you just said yourself while I'm recording that you did in fact listen to it, but then you also DM'd me saying it wasn't real and that he's not a pedophile. I understand you were angry, but that does not give it a really good excuse as to why he's innocent just because you're mad at someone on the internet.
Is this going to be added to my blacklist? Because
Oh, yeah. So I want to mention throughout the entire time we were confronting her, everything that looked damning on her, everything that she said, every time she asked if this was going to be added to her blacklist.
I
Any,
think she understands.
Any comments, questions, concerns before I continue to unpack? She gives another excuse.
I do not, but I'd like to inform a chat here since everybody's fucking stupid. No offense, no offense. Chat, I had put at the top, scenario situation. For those who keep asking, what are we talking about? What's going on? We're talking about the scenario situation. If you haven't seen it, sit back, relax, I guess, enjoy the show. For those who know, welcome on in. This is what we're talking about. Anyway, continue.
Totally. No, on my life, yeah. No, this is pretty fucking stupid.
him being a pedophile has nothing to do with me. So why should I have anything to
He's
do with
talking
him?
about your defense of him.
Okay,
Yeah.
so your point is...
Could you pause for a moment?
Yes.
Okay, so it was made very clear by her partner that he was well aware that we were not confronting her as claiming, that she was herself committing these crimes, but she was defending it, and that'll be important later. Sorry, keep playing.
I believe everything else we need to get to is actually about to come up. Would you like us to continue watching what's left of this Takaru, or would you like, or not, yes, Takaru, sorry.
You can call me Takaru. I much prefer Kaz because Takaru has a bad name to it. It sounds cringe, I know, but it means a lot to me. But it's okay if you call me. Just to have people, fully aware what's happening, let's just go ahead and play the whole thing, you know what I'm saying? So that way they have all the information they need.
Right? Did I perceive
me, so it's okay?
Perceive that correctly?
It's
Sorry,
not my business.
I'm all.
Frankly, if I were to be friends with someone like that, I wouldn't say it's none of my business when they do things like
It's
this.
definitely not like a business.
Oh my god.
Perception of certain things is
No, it's
a
not
little
okay.
off.
But then again, it's none of my business. What he does with his life, it's his
Yes, but when you
consequences,
defend
not mine.
him, it's different. It makes it your business because you're actively
I'm
defending
not
him.
defending it.
You literally just
You
text.
have-
I have
you are
screenshots of
defending
you
him.
texting me saying he's not a
I want
pedophile.
nothing to do. I want nothing to do with Shadow Clan. Okay.
Have we all heard this properly?
I have indeed heard it. My ears are clear.
Yes. Thank you.
Hey,
But you did
not
when you texted me.
do not put his name on my blacklist.
I fear it's too late for that.
Yeah, it's always
You did
really
spend a
hard.
very large portion of your life saying he's not a pedophile, even after confirming that you saw.
As I know, it's only been a,
Getting
it was
shut
only a
down.
few years, so it's not a very large
I mean,
portion.
the Discord's getting shut down, so.
She also did spend 10 minutes telling us that Discord was getting shut down.
I'm sorry.
Just having a giggle moment over here.
I fell out of my chair. Sorry.
Sorry. Whew. Oh, sorry, I'm sweating. Whew.
Oh, there's something else. Holy shit. Who is that female on the left? The purple hair. Who is that?
That's the one who recorded the video that I got accused of
Calm
recording.
down. Oh my god. Sorry, my guinea pig's having a fit. I will be right back.
So I'm not Scenario's lawyer. I'm gonna point this out now. I don't know who in here is going to defend Scenario. I don't want to say Peach. Oh, Scenario is in here! Scenario, I don't have to be a lawyer! Okay, good, I quit. I'm just a host, man. Just a
Yeah, we got a
host.
few more slides. We got like 10 slides.
A
So
few, bitch. There's 10, and you said a few.
well, 11
I
counting
feel like
the
I'm
intro.
back in high school with the stupid science presentation shit, like the
That's
science
what we
fair or
were
whatever.
really visiting when we made this this presentation because we thought it'd be funny, and it is funny.
Oh my god. Hey, now that we're having a little break here, yo, I thank everybody for following, showing support to the stream is greatly appreciated. I hope all of you are having a good day. Make sure you stay hydrated and make sure you eat something good and well. And I also want to point out that Kaio is a bottom bitch. Alright, thank
My
you.
apologies. My
Oh,
gamer
they're
is a
stinky.
spoiled boy. Anyway, this is real, right? This is a joke. This has to be a joke.
Yeah, there was a big old case in some eastern peaceful state saying that they're trying to get it shut down
They're
because
trying,
of
it
Yeah,
doesn't
Amelia
there's a
confirm
lawsuit
anything.
going on in New
charges.
Jersey. Yeah, Discord is
Yeah.
currently they're going through court in New Jersey
Yeah,
right
but
now.
Yeah, it
because of
doesn't
New
mean
Jersey,
getting-
probably because in New of Jersey.
Oh wait, pause that. Lawsuit of Discord. This is recent. This has to be recent, no?
Oh, this was like a week and a half ago, I'd estimate.
Yeah, this is recent because they mentioned the lawsuit of Discord. This was not a while ago.
Um,
This was new.
Regan, do you remind me when this video was recorded?
That was this video was recorded on May 29th, looks like. So like last month.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Continue.
Billions of dollars in investment and revenue that, well, the government
You know
takes
how many
taxes
people
from. It's not
worldwide
just
use
gonna get shut down.
Discord?
Yeah, okay.
New
So
Jersey ain't shit compared to
here's
that.
and I want to go ahead and reference that these DMs are several months old. So like this is even older. Here's the problem.
Wow. Get shut down. Honestly, it should just be VR chat.
I'm gonna give an example, and it's of another person that did something way worse, but it's just going to be an example, okay? So just hear me out, right? So
Don't hold on. Wait. I want this one.
this entire talk, her boyfriend did have to spend several attempts to calm her down. She did beg like 8 times for Takaru and the thick, or not Takaru, Kikaru, or I'm sorry, I don't know. Keiku, yeah, I'm so sorry. She did
Off
beg
topic.
for-
Kiku's a fucking pussy bitch. Anyway, continue.
Okay.
Never met her.
She did beg at least 8 times for Keiku and the Thick Witch to not find out about this. And we did tell her 1,000 times that we don't know them, but she continued to cry and yap, and her boyfriend had to stop her. Even this entire recording, someone who was on her side was actively getting extremely annoyed with her. She was to a point where no one could help her.
Wait. Don't perceive what they say necessarily as like blaming you for it. Don't perceive it as like you needed.
Okay.
Yeah,
It
well,
just
don't
sounds like
perceive it that way.
It sounds like they're pinning the whole blame on me, and like they
We're
have
not
to put his
saying
name
it's
in
all
my
you, honey.
blacklist.
We're saying you have a part in it.
Yeah, okay, so I'm
defending this
gonna
man.
give an example. So Adolf Hitler, he did something bad, but that doesn't mean that anyone else did anything bad. That was all him. He is the one that did everything terrible. That's all him.
Yeah, because then he committed suicide because he found out his own mother was Jewish. That's funny.
Okay, so let me much like someone quit the platform when they were caught. Anyway, so he did all those terrible things, but there's a lot of people that walk around with swastikas on their arms saying that he did nothing wrong, right? And no one likes a Nazi, right?
No.
Exactly. Because
like-
they
I like
dedicate their
Tokyo
lives to
Revenge and stuff.
supporting a
Sadly, they have
man
that flaws.
who did terrible things, and they're saying he did nothing wrong. Now, we don't like that person because they're supporting someone who hurt people, right?
Oh yeah.
Does it click yet?
So you hear what you're saying?
Basically,
It clicks,
hold
but
on. I
why-
got
but since
another
he left
analogy.
Social media, why should his blacklist still be like?
Because
have
he
nothing
still
to do
groomed a
with it
child.
since he left. Okay, but
Exactly. Just because you did something doesn't
Listen,
mean
hold
it's
on, stop.
excuse.
So I'm going to go ahead and pause here because the next like 20 minutes are just her complaining and crying like, I'm not a bad person. So essentially, she did spend a large portion of time saying that since Shadow Kun was gone from the platform, she's not a bad person anymore. This is in fact way not true. You are still a terrible person. Anyway, there was also another clip that was very small at 59:22. you will just excuse me while I grab that. Oh, well, that's too far.
Go to jail.
Messed up.
We get the some of these predators that do go to jail. They're in there for anywhere from 3 months to max of like 3 to 5 years.
So,
And it's
I'm
it's
scrolling
not
through
okay.
these DMs, and
I agree.
so I'm reading through these DMs, and they're saying that he's not a pedophile because Romeo and Juliet law. Buddy, what?
It doesn't work.
Buddy.
Can we pause that real quick? Can we pause that really quick, please?
Yes, we can pause that. Tucker, are you about to?
Okay,
explain
so
why this makes legal sense?
as a person who used to be in some funny business going after people like Shadow could, Romeo and Juliet. I'm gonna say this now because I know some of y'all believe in the Romeo and Juliet law. You know, online. If it is online, say you're 18 and another person's 17. It does not fucking matter if it's online, doesn't matter if the law applies to your state. If you are both not in the state, it does not apply to you. You have to be 18 or older to do any, activities with each other, or even to make it official. I mean, there's some minors on here that date, but still at the end of the day, they do not apply to you online. Now, if you both lived in the same state, cool beans, all handy dandy. Me personally, my morals, let's say a 16-year-old can be with a 20-something-year-old, or a 15-year-old can be with an 8. My morals does not stand by it. It's iffy by states and it's iffy by people's morals. But when it comes to online, ladies and gentlemen, take your notes, because in the future, if you do something stupid, there's no going back. Alright? Romeo and Juliet law does not apply online. Alright, continue. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, we have an FYI.
This
chat with
dog
that,
farted,
yeah.
I'm dying.
Keep
I'm
going.
sorry.
And he was 19, but that's like in no way how that works. And you clearly had to have some kind of idea of what was going on, considering everything you've texted
My
me.
understanding of Romeo and Juliet law is that it's a 3-year age gap.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you both have to be below the age of 18 when it starts. Oh.
Thank you, my loving husband, for saying this.
Yes.
Before you continue on, could you pause for a moment?
Yes, I can.
Just for the stream as well, I do want to mention that if you do not believe Talker and what they said before, it's section 2256 of Title 18 of the Romeo and Juliet law. Thank you. Keep going.
I believe it was in here, but I'm pretty sure, much like most other things, she probably deleted it, because there's a large portion of stuff you can see it's a one-sided conversation.
I have a question. It's a very important question.
Yes.
Very important question. Don't know if you guys have evidence of it or not, or have heard anything about it. Again, I'm not choosing sides. I'm just highly curious, okay? When I used to be a funny boy, alright, a lot of people would use my name to think they're all big and bad. Has Sonero ever used my name saying Takaru will defend me, or Takaru will do this, that, the third? Has there ever been a situation?
I have heard them mention
Boy, if they said that shit, I would be in your DMs instantly. No.
Okay.
mention you?
Because I'm getting word that some people, like they said they heard her say it. I personally don't like people using my... Huh? Yo, what's
Yes,
up?
yes, there was.
Is there any proof on that? Is there any
Hold
proof?
on, let me go back. Hold on.
Because I'm the type of person, I don't like my name being used as a human shield. It's kind of cringe.
Yeah, we had to deal with that with fucking David, too.
Here it is, right here. Her excuse being the Romeo and Juliet law.
I see.
Yeah,
And we can also see right here, I told her this is not legal on the internet, and, the reason why. And her excuse is she doesn't want to listen to me because she's angry.
Oh.
And then tells me that she has my ID.
Oh my god, what are they cooking? Because it smells like absolute dog shit. And it's like Connick's cooking. I'm gonna die. I'm literally gonna die in this house. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It smells like it's burning.
Oh my god, my wife is here. Hi, baby girl. We're so legal. Anyway.
I don't believe that I don't like you is a valid excuse for not listening to
Coco, turn your stupid intro! Okay, there we go.
Listen!
Both of you have to be below the age of 18 when it starts.
Okay,
the reason why it works is
when
because
Oh, wait, I didn't turn it on.
when I Googled
you don't have to break up.
Google's not, yeah, and like people always say Google's not your friend, and I do consistently kind of forget that. But every time I look up the law and I go to the actual statute of it, I've never read that part. I've never seen that part.
It's because
so
you didn't
I
read the
didn't
full
know
law.
about.
I actually have a question. Sorry for changing the subject.
I can give you sections.
Anyway, this is just her yapping about M1 over there. It wasn't really that relevant. M1 joined her server and didn't want to ID verify for a purpose we are about to get into, and she had a hissy fit about that. Yada yada. Anyway, to the next slide, shall we?
Continue. Yes, yes. Oh, yes, I love that gif up there. Anyway.
Regan, would you like to read?
Regan, it's your turn to read, bitch. You got the talking stick. Let's go.
Oh, wait, I was muted. We're popcorn reading, okay? We're popcorn reading. ID saving. As you know, her server and most others use a ticket system to ID verify. But the issue is, when we looked into her server, we found that her closed tickets found that all of the closed tickets containing people's IDs had been saved during our interaction. Rather than apologizing for this, she immediately responded with, "How do you know about that?" Ventcord, by the way. Anyway, continuing on. And called us hackers for knowing that she kept channels open and began to have a fit about why she was caught. She proceeded for 5 minutes to continuously ask over and over if this would be added to her blacklist and made public. It was, by the way. And she begged.
Get together! Holy shit!
Oh
my god.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing. Hope I spelled that right. And the Thick Witch, I don't know these people, but I do know the community's has full right to know that. Fuck, dude, you read it. Read this shit, dude. I'm stuttering. I'm gonna kill myself.
Okay. Sorry. I didn't.
Okay, just breathe.
The community has a full right to know that when they ID verify, it has been permanently stored in her server, and as of now, she's deleted it as to not face backlash. But I was really hoping that in this VC, maybe Sonero could, I don't know, pull up the audit log in her server to show if, I don't know, maybe any channels were deleted.
As I said before, we're gonna let you guys do your part, let everybody do their part, and then it's her turn. And then we'll all come to a conclusion and argue it out. You know what I'm saying?
Based on how many numbers there are, we estimate that, these channels were probably there for a couple months, estimate. She claimed to have absolutely no idea of the fact that there was an ID
This is my favorite part.
channel, and she...
Didn't they blame it on Jade Peach?
Yes, they did blame it on Jade Peach. They also claimed that they had never seen this channel right here ever, but it was above a different channel. How could you be in your server for God knows how long that server was up and have never seen all this? I mean, I don't need to be the one to say that that doesn't sound at all likely. And they claimed that when they closed the ticket, that the bots probably just magically did this and they had no idea. But here's the problem. It's literally written in a font, in fancy writing up here. It is in a font. The bot doesn't just put that there.
May I say this? May I say this?
Go ahead.
Again, I'm not choosing sides, but I do think it is kind of rude and very unprofessional to keep people's IDs. I know that there have been times where I have ran a club and people gave me an idea like, oh, you should keep people's IDs in case they become a PDF so you could, do some stuff. What the fuck? It's Gojo. Anyway.
We have very similar sentiments. Sorry, keep going.
I don't think keeping IDs is very good for you because that is now illegal, especially online. If somebody wanted to sue you, they have every right to because you've just kept their personal information. It's kind of a caca butt move, in my opinion.
Yeah,
but anyway.
You don't really have any form of legal ability to save that.
You can't save yourself from that one.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Now it is said in the rules to blur your personal information, but we all know that most people don't really do that. So let me get this straight. There, for several months, say I'm a random individual named Bob, and I go into her server to ID verify. Say my IQ is fairly low, and I go in, I ID verify with my ID, and I didn't blur it. And that ID would be in a channel for a long time, having a unfiltered ID just sitting there for grabs, and You know, personally, when I ID verify in a server, I give them my trust to not share my personal information or keep it. Now, I'm not saying she did share it, but it's still a violation that it sits there and no one knows what's happening to it. Don't you agree?
Yeah, that is true.
So if there's a channel
Back something on
containing
here.
an unblurred ID for a while when you don't know, I imagine that you
Mr.
would
Ghoul, I'm gonna send you something really quickly, Mr.
Before you send me something, I do want to mention it since they're like pinging constantly in chat. Kyo sent some images of what they're saying is Sonero hiding behind you, and
That's what I was gonna say. Like I said earlier, I'm just gonna point this out. I am just the host. Yes, I do have a final say. But with the information that I'm receiving, of course, it's looking bad. Looking really, really bad. However, I'm gonna give Sonero the opportunity to defend herself, and I will come to a conclusion with my partner IRL. And it's actually not me that has the final say, it's actually Emiko. Because she runs the server when I'm mostly away. So, yeah.
Okay.
But
we covered
I,
that. Yeah, you can move whatever.
Excuse me.
I
I
don't-
hate to interrupt, but who was the person that was live streaming it on TikTok? Hold up, pull up the user. Was the person that was live streaming it on TikTok the only Kazuki _XR? Because is that the only stream? I was trying to find the go back to the stream on my phone. It's been discontinued.
Hold on, let me see. Hate speech, hateful behaviors. Watch me get this shit reinstated real quick. Watch this.
Yeah, I
Hold
figured
on.
I'd let you know. Sorry.
Oh, you're good, man. I fucking hate TikTok. But God forbid I'm over here saying bitch, tits, and ass. It still stays up. Give me uno momento.
Where was the hate speech? Someone
I was
reported
just
it.
For real, nobody's... Anyway.
Somebody got belly pussy.
I got banned on TikTok for being a kid, apparently.
Anyway, where's Jacoco? Is he still in here? Yes, he
Oh,
is.
God.
Jacoco! Mr. Jacoco! I have a question. This nigga is not unmuted. I'm gonna cry.
you have to leave and rejoin.
Jakuki!
Setting up my
Jacoco Puff.
microphone. Hello.
Do you associate with Keiku by any chance? I'm not gonna yell at you, I'm not
know
gonna be mad.
Keiku. Yes, I am not going to be hating on these gentlemen.
Whatever you do, don't tell her that you just popped in my server, because then she'll blacklist you for just being around me. She's a real bitch, I'm not gonna lie. She might seem all nice.
She is aware I'm in here. She's not
Okay,
going to block
cool.
me. I am in the. I am close friends with. I'm not here. Respectfully, you know, I'm not a fan of you, but I don't know you, so I'm here.
Wait, how are you not a fan of me if you don't know me? What did I do?
I know enough of past situations that have.
Okay, did she tell you that I ripped avatars?
No. Not
Did she
only
tell you
that,
I was a doxer?
a lot of people actually have said that, including Sonero.
Oh yeah.
himself.
I used to be, but I'm not like that anymore.
Yeah, but for me, that's not something that's going to swipe away.
Aw.
You know, you may be wanting to
worth a
and moving
shot.
on, and that's great for you. You know, that's awesome. But I personally don't think I want to associate with myself, respectfully, of course.
You're
Just
not a
'cause of
doxer,
that.
are you?
No, I've never been, nor have the means to do that.
Okay,
and
cool,
I will
cool.
get into that on its own time once it's my turn to speak.
Man, fuck these bitches who are making me look like a bad person.
I'm gonna go ahead
Anyway.
and play the timestamp of the video that I have saved. But
Yes, go
I
ahead.
cannot force her to, but I know that a large amount of the community is most likely going to be watching the stream and knows about it, and you know, a lot of people are in this VC and will talk to people. I personally think that it would probably her channel members and Discord members probably have a right to know that their IDs were kept for a long while. I mean, if I was saving someone's personal information and they found out, I personally think that they would be owed an apology, but I can't make anyone do anything. I just think it's not very legal, don't you know? Anyway, let's go over here, shall we? That. Say bye-bye from his server. I'm quite frankly reading for context what she DM'd me. I have 6 alts in there. Who exactly sent you for this? Because I'm wondering which one of my friends was goon enough to tell the
Another
thread.
question, Sonero, as they continue.
And here it starts.
As I'm observing your server, I noticed something that's a little unusual. So you have a bunch of chats called closed. These are closed tickets. You wouldn't happen to keep logs, like open logs of your tickets, would you?
No, they were reading from Emwin's earlier, so yeah.
Well, it says closed tickets, and it's all just sitting
He's
there.
hacked your server.
You know what? I'm gonna screenshot.
No, he's got something.
So,
Okay.
I mean,
for
all jokes
context.
aside, I don't mean this in disrespect. I just want you to know that.
Okay,
hacking is considered a cybercrime, right?
I'm going to explain
I'm not-
this because
make
it is
excuse
again
me.
not happening.
So-
Let me just please. It is something.
right to have
Oh, for fuck's sake, let me explain.
Let them explain.
Okay,
Just
so this is a free
I'm not saying I'm on
program.
their
Have you
side,
ever
I'm
had
saying
something
don't
called?
lean in all sarcastically. I know what you're doing.
Have you ever had something called Better Discord before? It gives you, little hide your game activity
Yes,
things,
but Better
changes
Discord
your.
doesn't give you admin access.
Right, no, but there is.
I cannot read the chats. I can only see the names
So
of
there
the
is
chats.
something called Vencord, which is just a second version of Better Discord, and there is a
No, I know, I
program
have
in
it
there
too.
that's called See Hidden Channels. So it will show you the title of the channel, but if you click on it, you cannot see what's in the channel. It just shows you that there's a ton of locked channels. You cannot see what's
What I
in them.
will tell
You cannot click
is
on
that
them.
a
It
bunch of
just.
tickets say closed that are hidden from everyone is
Yeah.
a little shady.
So he can't see what's in there. He can just see that there is a channel that exists by that name.
They're deleted. They get
But evidently, they are not deleted. And we
They're
will
definitely
keep a note for later for when it is Sonero's turn to ask them to show their audit log.
deleted after
If they were deleted, they wouldn't be
They're
there. I have
deleted.
Ticketbot,
They're-
and it completely deletes the channel,
So one of
not
my
saves
admins,
it.
one of my
If you
admins set up a
close the
ticket system.
channel, yeah, I will be there. But if you completely delete it, the channels won't show up.
I was under the impression that for the reason I was under the impression, at least from what I understood, of why they
Freaking
stated
where's
that
Win
if
Jack
there's
with
ever
this?
anyone that lies about their age or uses some sort of fake ID or this or that.
Yeah, her boyfriend's reason was to save the IDs in case one was a minor. Yeah. You cannot save.
That doesn't sound good to me.
You cannot save dozens of people's personal info for the reason that one of them might be itty bitty. No. And you can see her later in here blame it on, and I believe they're in this VC, they blamed the designing of the server on Jade Peach, but they do say constantly that they had no idea this was here, and that they had never seen this before. But I guarantee you, with how many tickets is in there, all of these did not magically appear one day.
There's proof.
Yeah, those are a lot of only closed tickets, not deleted.
Transcripts of your things.
I
You
don't
said
know.
you deleted them. Yet
Well,
I
I didn't
literally
know.
see several
I
transcripts.
don't pay
of the
attention to it. I don't even
Yeah,
fucking deal with it.
you don't seem
So
like you're the kind of
I
man
wasn't
that
really aware.
admins. Yeah, I did tell him several times. You do not seem that bright. You do not seem like the kind of person who sets up admin. As he thought that Regan was telepathically sending him crasher waves, as we did look at earlier. But I get it. So the problem here is you're messing with ID verification, which I'm not going to get on you for because everyone needs ID verification. We have to be sure that people are adults. But the problem here is that they put their ID in there. Now I know you're supposed to blur it, but some people don't, which is
Also
stupid.
a problem saying you're
Please forgive Regan's butt.
Don't forget my butt. Embrace it.
deleting it as well
Uh,
when
the
it's
person.
still up there.
We're talking about the person.
I mean, I can send you a screenshot of an example.
I'm gonna pause.
Yeah, okay.
The screenshot.
No, we're.
They say close.
I know how you want it. What I'm saying is sometimes when people ID verify, they don't blur it themselves.
I know.
Why has he got his legs spread open? Okay, what I'm saying here is, I know you want it to be blurred, but sometimes when people post their ID, they don't blur it because they're either idiots or they just don't feel like it or whatever. I don't know. I work in an ID verification server, and we tell them to blur all their personal information, but sometimes they don't, like an idiot. Now the problem here is, I know these tickets say closed, but when you officially close a ticket permanently, that means the channel is deleted. But if it shows up with Vencord, it means it's still there. And having open tickets of people's personal information, blurred or not, is not good, and I think we can both tell
A
that.
lot of tickets, keep in mind.
He's got a point,
is supposed to
but
burn them.
Which, again, if it did do that, you wouldn't see them there.
our bot is supposed to
And
automatically
then I
delete it. It's
just
supposed to automatically
that just
delete it.
goes that goes to show that the bot's not doing what it's supposed to do. But we should also.
The bot's fault. We thought the bot was.
Well, you know, it's the
You're
bot.
the one who
It
controls
starts
the
as
bot.
the bot's
You're
fault,
supposed to
but then
click
it
a
also
button
comes
that
down
says
to
close and then delete.
No, it's
Stop.
not admin. I don't
Oh,
know how
she's
to
talking. I
control
forgot I
bots.
have
You on the
M1
server,
blocked.
right?
I forgot about that.
You on the server, right?
No, they're not talking to M1. M1's all the way
She
over
doesn't
there.
know. So she has a friend that sets up all the bots, and
You
so
on the
because
server,
she doesn't know
right?
how to do bots,
Your
so
bot.
she doesn't know how to go and edit them and set it all up.
Okay, then your friend should have told you how to.
This is the point where they're blaming it all on Jade Peach.
do
Okay,
it.
so
Your friend should have
okay,
done
let
it.
me explain this to
Well,
you.
she never did.
So when
No,
it
but you're
opens a
saying you
ticket
deleted the
for
channel.
the thing, at least if you're using the ticket thing that I think you're using, because we have a similar one. So when you close the ticket, you put /close or you press the button and it says, do you want to close this ticket? And then you press close and it says ticket closed, which is why the name says ticket closed. But right under that, it says delete ticket. That's what you're meant to do when there's
Yes.
personal
For us, I think
information.
it says burn.
Yeah,
I think it says
that's
burn.
it.
Yeah, we have the burn. We click burn. That's what.
Evidently, they do not.
May I interject for a second?
Of course, loving husband.
Not to mention that saving people's IDs literally goes under the very illegal crime of identity theft. So
I fear that this
there's
may
that.
be true.
We have.
If you've clicked burn, why are there so many there is the problem. Because
I don't know,
when it
I mean,
clicks
I do
burn,
have a
these
bot
won't be
in
there
there.
anymore.
I know that there's a few tickets. I know that there's a few tickets in there that I personally handled that I know I know for a fact on my dead mother.
Guys, the sky might be purple. Anyway, do we
Bro,
need
this guy might be purple.
do we need to continue the banter, or would you like to see the next slide?
Let's go ahead and move to the next slide.
Alrighty.
I'm about to fucking kick subject if he doesn't knock it off with this fucking shit.
God damn it, subject.
Yeah, sorry about him. Okay, no one, and I
Yes,
mean
it
no
was.
one, threatened you or said that you committed Shadow Kun's crimes, which we already covered earlier, right? As we said, and as her own partner said, we were not accusing you of committing Shadow Kun's crimes, and it's relevant here because of what that video is. Can you play that video for me?
Imagine calling someone a pedophile without having actual proof, and it's all he said, she said.
That was
Like a
released 3
Dunkin'
hours
Donuts.
before she said she didn't support him
Who
in
said
the
that?
staff chat, by the way.
Who said that? Oh my
She posted this video because of my video.
Imagine
Yeah, she
pinning the
was
blame of
called a
someone
pedophile
else's
herself.
mistakes and crimes on someone else. Oh my God, who said that?
Someone else's mistakes and crimes? Could you explain that?
Thick.
I'm a little lost
Yeah, that
on
part.
one.
That part was probably Shadow Kun though.
Yeah, the thing is, she said the same exact things about Shadow Kun when she was defending him, so I'm a little lost on
Pinning
that.
the blame of someone else's mistakes and crimes on someone else. Oh my.
So
The only part I know is the first part was about her herself because she was also called one, and then we cleared that blacklist like months and months ago, and then the new part is about Shadow Kun, like the second part of the video.
We don't even know about that, by the way. We have no idea what that's about. But just moving forward, as you can see on the right, that is me talking to Disturbed. Disturbed, if I remember correctly, is a moderator in your server, Sonera. And as you can see there, I asked them if we threatened them, which they said no. And I also asked them at any point, did I claim that she had committed the actions that Shadow committed? Because that's what they were trying to imply, right? And they said no, just that supporting him was bad, which is fucking obvious. Like, why would you support someone who touches kids? I don't understand.
I'm gonna go take the dog out real quick. Emiko's gonna steal my microphone for a hot minute. But I'm still listening.
I would like to go ahead and preface that we are not accusing her of what Shadow Kun did, because he did things 10,000 times worse, and I can wholeheartedly say I would go way harder if she did that. But she did not do that. What she did was put her full name behind this man, as we can see in videos of her saying that he's innocent. And we can see in the DMs.
That's on the last slide. Wait, no, save it, save it.
Everyone already knows. But the thing is,
I know, but it's funny.
in DMs, she says Romeo and Juliet. She mentions Facebook before I even sent her the proof, meaning she already knew about the proof. I mean, it's evident that she put her whole name behind this man. She even did it in the video. And we are accusing her and proving that she did defend a pedophile. But the problem is we cannot state that because she will not listen. We stated it 3 times in the video. Her boyfriend even stated it to her. I even dumbed it down in the whole explanation. But the problem is that nothing can really get past her own opinion, so it's virtually pointless. But next slide.
Imagine calling someone
Or not. There we go.
Slide. That's your slide.
There we go. 5348.
Yes.
This is fine. Graduated, has a job, has a car, steady income, starting an online career. I'm so smart. Who wouldn't want me? Which, for context, he was just asking her kinks 2 seconds ago. She says, that's 'cause you're older, stupid. I'm barely 15.
The thing is, why are you guys pinning this on me? This
Also,
what he did to her has nothing to do with me, though.
I'm pinning this on you because you ran to the high hills screaming that he was innocent and all of these are faked. I'm pinning this on you because you dedicated a large amount of your life to defending a man that traumatized a 13-year-old who actively cannot have sex now because of remembering this every time. I'm pinning this on you because you said yourself, and I quote, that it doesn't matter what he did.
So I have to take all his blame. So I'm taking all his blame.
No, you need to take your own blame for the factor that you put your name behind this.
You do
That's
need
how
to
you're
take
wording it.
accountability for what you said.
You did in fact
So
say
I-
that you put you
So I have
put
to take
yourself
all his
behind
blame.
this. No, his blame is far greater than what
Try
yours
and-
is.
Try and listen instead of assuming.
Kind of
No, she worded it that way.
It was the context that they perceived their wording to be.
So I'm.
And her.
No,
How she
she's
said
telling you
it,
to
it's
take
fine.
accountability for your own actions and what you said about the whole situation. Hey,
So
Alright,
the word,
so it-
your
it has
words and
nothing to
actions
do
is
with
what they're
me.
saying you should
I
take
can't do
accountability
nothing
for.
about it. There's nothing I can
you
do.
can still take
'cause she can't-
accountability for your own actions.
Okay.
And okay, now
Done?
question.
Done and
hold
done.
on. Question: what is the
So I
process of
should- it
you
should be
of her
part of
of you
it.
wanting her to take accountability of it for it?
kinda
Just
wanna hear
word,
her say it.
I should
saying it
not
to
take
you
full
like, yeah, I
responsibility
fucked
for
up,
what he
blah blah
did.
blah. Or are you wanting
what he
a
did is not on
public
me.
accountability
So
check?
why should I be
So,
taking the full blame
okay.
for what he did?
The example here
Why?
of what
Why
you
you put
could
things-
say, I'm trying to say, you're not taking his full accountability because frankly that would be way worse. The thing I'm asking for accountability for is the fact that you put your whole name behind this and defended a man who did these things. You 100% admit that you wrongly defended a man who groomed a child? And we asked her this because she said done did earlier when we told her to take accountability. But now she will not.
It has
Can I
nothing
say
to do
something
with
real
me.
quick?
You defended him.
I know, but it's like I want to say something, but I don't want to interrupt or anything.
Go
that's
ahead,
all.
but frankly it's not changing
Okay.
anything.
No, I'm not gonna say anything to try to
Like
necessarily
the
change your
pageant
mind.
argument, you know, where they're like, well, you agree that it's really weird to say that a bunch of teenagers naked are like, you
He's
know,
giving an example for context.
well, it's the same
So,
concept,
the only
right? It's
thing,
the same fucking concept.
all I was gonna say was that it's not something about changing your mind. I'm not trying to change your viewpoint because you have your viewpoint and it's.
Yep.
No.
They
Hold
were
on. I
nice
want to
enough
say
to hold
this.
up. They were nice enough to hold up their hand. I kind of want to hear where they're going because
The only thing I have, like at least on my end, I'm not gonna necessarily speak for
That's
her,
fine.
but I feel like it touches on her side a little bit. Is some of this information I've been hearing from you guys is new to me. So yes, I have been taking everything y'all have been saying into account, and I have been making slowly and silently making my own input. But I feel like some of this stuff, especially with this 13-year-old, I don't think they even some of these stuff. Granted, they would know if they would more thoroughly looked at your messages, like you said they should have. Which
They did in fact do that, by the way, so none of this is even relevant, nor does it matter. They already knew. But he's going off the excuse that she never knew, which was, again, proven entirely false.
I agree. They should have taken more time to look at it because it is a serious topic. But I feel like if they had known about those things long before, like long ago,
That's okay.
I don't think they'd be in this same.
okay.
They already knew when they are in this situation, so it does not matter. But we're going to continue slides because she never did end up owning up.
May I cut in real quick, please? Peach wanted to say something prior, and I just went to take the dog out. Is it okay if we give Peach the floor really quickly?
Oh, yes.
Peach, you have the floor, love. I think you have admin, so you should be able to unmute yourself. Or I could be wrong. Yeah, you should be able to unmute yourself. If not, I'm suppressed. Ah, come on. This dude.
Leave and come back. That's what we had.
Yeah, just leave and come back. Leave and come back. Because you have visitor. I made it for visitor. On God. Your man is snoring in the background. Oh, it's
I love that
fine.
child
Are you
picture,
gonna
it's so
speak or are you
funny.
gonna type it out?
I can screen share if she types it out.
Is that you, Takaru? That's who's piracy or something?
Yeah.
So,
What's up, man? I don't even know who you are.
I think, I can't remember my own name, but...
How old are you? How old are you? How old are you?
We were playing Warzone.
Oh, I know who you are. Never mind. Which do you guys prefer? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Peach?
It would be easier for you to speak if that's what you're talking about.
It'll be much easier if you spoke.
Yeah.
Because this is getting a little way too long, and I'm pretty sure people have things that they need to do.
Oh,
No,
we can
you're
like
good.
the last few slides, honestly.
Oh yeah, no, you're good. You're good. Because I know I have some things I need to do, but
Yeah, I gotta go. What's that one Michael Jackson song? You know what? Never mind.
I left my convenient excuse on the counter.
Okay.
I don't got to
Pardon
do
the
anything. I don't
snoring.
gotta lie.
I am sorry. My man is napping.
oh my God,
I did warn you.
Peach, you can't go in the living room or something with your phone?
I mean, I technically could, but my phone mic is not the greatest.
Just turn your sensitivity down.
I mean,
You got
okay. Hold on a minute then. I got.
Yo, why she
Poor
low-key like sound like
thing.
she locked in a closet?
No, that's how she always sounds. I promise you that's her real voice.
Can we take the time to cherish her man snoring in the background?
Shut up.
My humblest apologies for how long this is taking. There's just a lot.
No, you're good. I just wanted to point that out because I know some people actually have things they need to do. I know I have things I need to do, but I'm just here to host.
Quick question.
Live stream, so you can go back later.
Yo.
You guys don't. I mean, well, you guys. Well, not you guys, but who's the one has that one video with the with the messages and all that stuff? Or do you know what it is?
That
Verum.
The YouTube one. Yeah.
Verum.
So
That's Verum's video.
This is it's called The Girls
It's
Who
so
Saved
blurry.
Predators, and I also have a timestamp if you want the specific link to where that content takes place.
Yes. May I?
Absolutely. I'm going to go ahead and just forward that into you.
Okay, hopefully I sound a little better, but I am not entirely sure.
You're good. You sound crystal clear to me.
Okay, good then. My mic is not. Okay, really? I just tripped over something.
And do you know
No,
the
you're right.
person's name that the other person's name was? Like
The minor.
the pedal dude that's pretty much
Shadowkun.
the
Shadowkun.
follower.
The video's
Shadowkun?
see it.
That's Shadowkun?
Yes. Alright, go ahead and DM them or text it in the chat because Peach has the floor now. Go ahead, Peach.
Okay, I will explain the ID thing. Because Sonaro did mention my name, she was not lying when she said she had a friend who was setting up the bots. That was me. I did set up the bot. However, I am not fully familiar with the ticket bot necessarily. I realized that we were saving the tickets for safekeeping, just to keep in track of things. But I did not realize at the time when doing this that it was an illegal thing. The whole ID thing is solely on me. It is not Sonero's fault. I was the one that even told her that maybe we should keep. But keep in mind, as I'm trying to tell you, I did not know it was an illegal thing to do. I solely wanted to treat it like a storage or a file cabinet, so to speak, look back on it in case, say, someone miraculously got, kicked or or they accidentally left and didn't mean to, and they didn't want to verify again. We could easily pull up and see, oh, they did verify, no need to re-verify again, and there you go. That was the whole sole purpose of why I set it up like that. It was not to have any malicious intent behind it whatsoever. I am fully here to admit that. It was solely on me, and I can provide proof if I went back on my PC that it was me.
So
Okay, so despite what you're saying, I just want to go ahead and mention that once I had brought it up, he completely denied it, meaning that at least Sonero, at the very least, knew it was wrong. So I find that to be completely irrelevant.
you were not aware that keeping a large amount of pieces of paper that had full names, addresses, and pictures of people's
No.
faces on it.
Okay,
I'm
put it
being honest, I
this way.
didn't.
Put it this way. Okay, I'm not defending anybody. Put it this way. Yes, Peach did fucking do that. Is it on Peach? Absolutely the fuck not. You want to know why? Because the server owner's fucking is their responsibility. That's like saying if I let a pedophile on my server and my admins didn't fucking know about it, but I did, that's on me. It's not Peach's fault. It's Sonero's because she is the owner of that server.
It doesn't really help. I will say this. It doesn't really help that when I did suggest the ticket system, because it was me, again, that suggested the ticket system to her, and how I set it up, it didn't help that I was referencing it and telling her how it was going to be used. I did say it was going to be like a storage cabinet, and she didn't know either.
Okay, let's put it in this scenario, right? The CEO of Walmart, let's say they don't have any products because people are stealing, right? It's not the security's problem. You want to know why? It's the CEO's problem because they don't have extra security measures. It's not going to be the security's problem. It's the CEO's problem. So in turn, just because you recommended it, it is still Sonero's job to make sure it is legal and it is, how would I say, more professional to handle a certain situation. That regardless of the fact that you recommended it or not, yes, you might think that you're in the wrong, but she is the owner. That's the difference. She owns the server. You're an admin.
The problem here being
You're not in the wrong.
there is no universe in which keeping over 20 pieces of paper that hold someone's full name and address and a photo of them is legal. It's just, I feel, I don't want to offend you, but I feel as if that would be common logic to literally anyone that you can't just save a butt ton of addresses and full names.
Subject, I thought you fucking retired, bro. Sit down. Sit down.
I feel as if that would be a pretty public thing, that you can't just keep that information stored everywhere. I mean, it is a smart idea to, make sure that if
don't need
someone
the
left,
IDs.
you can re-verify them. But honestly, I would just keep a list of people that have already verified, or like a Discord ID. Or like just have them say, "Oh, I already verified," and check your audit log. But it is mostly on Sonero because again, she did claim that she had never known about this and that it was the Balt's font, even though it's in a fancy font. But every single day when you look at that server, you would have seen that in there. But she claimed that she had no idea that channel was there, even though it takes up half her server with how long it was.
Like a whole receipt.
Yeah. But let's go ahead.
Anyway, continue.
Is very saddening to me. This is from Regan's point of view, so I'm quite loud. So headphone warning. But she does. In this
Turn it
video,
down on the thing, the slider.
Yeah, she does in this video say that she just doesn't care what he did, straight up.
And again, you were sent right where it said that.
About it. So
You could not put your name behind it. You could leave. You could not do that. I'm not
She was asking what she could have done about him being a pred.
going to paste a
Just letting you know
swastika
the
on my
Nazi word gets bring up in this clip. Not sure if that's too offensive for anyone here. The Nazi word gets brought up in this clip.
Oh. Yeah, but, I mean, it's pretty...
I know it was a snowflake about Nazis. Get out of here.
It's pretty common logic that if you find out your friend's a pred, you could just not associate with them instead of posting 3 different
Yeah,
videos.
yeah.
saying
Continue the
that
clip.
it's
We could say that.
Wall and support Hitler. I mean, like, it's pretty
The thing
evident
is,
to not
there's
do
nothing
that.
I can do. There's nothing
You
I can
could
do.
not
about
I
it.
can do
about what happened with the Jews. I'm just gonna put a swastika on my wall.
Fucking retarded, dude.
See, the thing is, you're putting your entire name behind a predator. There is something you could do about it. You could not support the predator. You could
I'm not.
leave.
He left social media. He left social media. I'm not
but at the
supporting him.
time where I DM'd you this,
Okay,
and
it's-
again DM'd you the proof, you
She spent months doing this. It's too late.
continued to do it for
And
quite
what
a
am I
while.
supposed to do about it? What am I supposed to do about it?
Cut
So
him
the
off. I
reason
don't know. Do
is
something other than
it
what you
doesn't
did.
matter
You were
anymore
weird.
because he was the one that ran before you finally admitted he's a pred.
I'm not admitting to anything.
So you don't think he's a pred?
I don't choose sides. Like, I don't care what
You
happened.
don't-
I really don't.
I don't care what happened. Straight up out of her mouth, and it's not taken out of context. We were talking about him being a pred. She just straight up said, "I don't care what happened."
I don't care.
Buddy, there is no side when someone grooms a child.
I'm not choosing sides, though. What they do is their business. That's me.
What they do is their business. I'm on my
What they do is
knees.
their business.
That's actually insane.
Okay, that's...
That is insane.
So it doesn't at all phase you that he
answer.
groomed is very sad.
And it's not even taken out of context because we were talking about him grooming a kid, and she just straight up went, "I don't care."
It's none of my business, guys.
I feel as if this really talks for itself.
Thing is very sad thing.
Next slide. Yes, yes.
Oh God, this is my favorite part. Not really favorite because this is really bad. Yeah. She looked us straight in the eyes and tried to say that the minors. She claimed that the minors' parents were okay with it. I can't be making this shit up. Let me go get it. This is gonna be quick. Let's see here. It's 103 or 101:03. And you just kept continuously downright dogging on me. And you did say quite a few things proving that you knew about this. And you just said the entire time he's not a pet.
He was live streaming, and he actually told people in his live stream that he apparently got permission from the dad and stuff, and the dad was okay with them being together.
So, and this was the excuse that she was going with, that she, this is the reason he's innocent, because the dad said it's okay that he date his minor daughter. Which, for context, I really don't believe that a parent is going to look at a grown
13.
19-year-old and... I think it was 15 at this point, because it went for years, but...
Okay. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, they're not going to look at their kid and say, "Yeah, you can groom my kid, that's fine." No, evidently not. Dad was okay
I would
with
hope
him
not.
Oh,
talking
good.
to a
It's easy.
15-year-old child that was 4, sometimes 5 years younger than him.
Father would allow that.
Yeah, I don't think any father would allow a 19-year-old to talk to his barely
There's some
legal
fucked
daughter.
up fathers out
Like
there.
I said,
Don't
like I
forget
said,
that.
I'm
There
more
are
of the
fucked up
like-
fathers out there.
I only chose to protect him from the not from the rape accusations.
No, you didn't. There's 3 videos of you saying he's not a pedophile. I feel as if she's talking to a wall here, because I'm not believing any of this. It's literally right there. But, well, we're going to continue, because we got what we needed. Final message from our sponsor.
Thank you, Sonero. Thank you for the video.
This video is to support Shadowcon VR, who is getting massive hate by the VR chat community. One, it's a he said, she said.
Can we get a rewind of the he said, she said while looking at her tooth gap?
The he said, she said was also said in the
Ain't
other
no way
video.
11 out here defending a pedo.
This video is to support Shadowcon VR, who is getting massive.
Ever wanted to swing on her ear hoops like they're monkey bars?
We're not here to make fun of people, guys. Come on now.
by
Stop
the VR chat
it.
community. One, it's a he said, she said thing. Y'all haven't seen the proof, so y'all just pointing fingers and
We have seen the proof.
calling someone a PEDO when y'all haven't seen the proof. So,
But, like, we have, though.
you know who you are. Stop, because you're just trying to gain followers, because literally, like, half of the content from VR chat is just drama. Literally.
I gained followers from
Like, don't use
Keiko.
drama
All I'm
to
gonna
gain
say.
follows either, and don't accuse someone just to make yourself look like a badass, because you're not. You actually suck ass right now, to be honest.
What are they, to be honest?
Also, Distance VR, stop attacking her as well. She's not a PEDO. Like I said, I'm spelling it out because TikTok is kind of sensitive right now. Yeah, guys, stop.
Guys, stop it. What are they being so mean? It doesn't even... guys, no one's ever seen the proof before. There's no... It's not like there's a screenshot of him literally saying, "What are your kinks?" to a child. Guys, what? That's crazy. That's literally crazy.
Like soft. What the fuck? Hey, babe, are you soft? Are you soft, babe?
Hey, lady, can you send me that clip too? The one you just
Emiko, you
presented right now?
soft?
What, this one?
You should like unmute and tell me if you're soft, bro.
No, the other one. The other one. The one you just represented.
What, the
message.
The kink
The
thing?
message.
It's in the video that I dropped in the side chat. I even dropped a timestamp near it.
Bitches.
Oh, let's also...
Inquisitor didn't.
But
I do have one more question. It is about your ex. When you had brought her up, you never mentioned her age. In Baron's video, it claims that she was 17. And how old are you?
I'm 24 now. Me and her were dating. He was 17 and I was 19.
24.
See, I feel like that might be literally an admission from his own voice and his own avatar and user.
He looks like a scared puppy!
Yeah.
Look at him!
There's no proof, but he also literally admitted himself to dating a 17-year-old when he was a grown adult.
And this was 3 years ago? Right?
Yeah, that's not mathing.
You would have been 21 if it was 3 years ago.
20 actually.
Someone dating someone under the age can still face legal actions. Did y'all do anything sexual or anything of that nature?
They did. They straight up did.
There was.
I feel like that might be an admission. But, you know, this is totally not audio, so if Sonera watched this video and was just listening to it, she totally wouldn't hear this, right?
Alright, then you would have been prosecuted.
And he's been...
But again, the most common excuse I get is, why didn't you go to legal system? And, they're not gonna listen. I've gone to legal system with my groomer. They don't do anything. Anyway, I don't think we have anything
After
further.
the
Do we,
defense, I
Regan?
guess. No, let's not hear the defense. I'd love to hear it.
Yeah, go. I will mute.
Please take your mute. Take your mute. Alright, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your evidence you brought forward. I love the PowerPoint. Love it. I think you guys get an A+ for that. Alright, so Sonera, you're gonna be able to speak. I know you're in the call. Oh no, you're not. Yes, you are. Are you gonna be able to speaketh? Or no. Maybe. Yes. No. Hold on. I'm holding. I'm holding. You fucking bitch. Anyway. I swear. Can't. I'm muted. Oh, rejoin. Rejoin. Guys, please keep the insults to a minimum. I know y'all want to just diss on each other right now. But holy shit. Anyway, Kyle, are you soft? Kyle, you soft, bro? Oh, if you soft, I want to pet you. Anyway. Oh my god, the aggressive typing. I hear it.
I just heard you.
I'm texting Emiko because Cyanide has all of the evidence. Because
Yeah, go ahead and
Cyanide
protect
has
it
been
up.
helping me.
Hey! Mute it! Thank you. Continue.
I sent proof to Emiko, and Emiko sent proof to Kaz that ShadowCon has nothing to do with me. And like I said, this was like a month ago, and I did
let
send
me share my
proof.
screen. Let me share my screen. Do you want me to show that group chat that we're in, mate? Is this uploaded yet? No, it has not. I'm going to literally jump off a bridge. Hey. So, evidence is in the group chat, yes? Snarrow?
I sent it to you and Emiko in that group chat.
Yeah, okay, cool.
I
got this is what he showed me, you fucking fake ass. Anyway.
But I also wanted to bring up that I did ask Reagan if someone tried putting my legal name into the blacklist. But
We put it in the ticket, and no, we did not put it on your blacklist. It claimed that we did, but we did not. Thank you.
Oh, no, that's not what I was trying to say. You said that someone tried putting in a ticket to put in my legal name.
No, they weren't trying to put your legal name in the listing, but they did want me to scare you for what you did. I'm not gonna lie.
Wouldn't that be
Shut the
considered
fuck up. That
doxing?
sounds so cringe. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just kidding.
Thanks,
I'm kidding.
Thanks. Also, you want to see DMs between me and Cyanide saying she doesn't give a fuck about you and it's not gonna help you?
She did help me all last night getting the evidence, and she did talk to Hanashiro about it. Hanashiro, I know that you are trying to defend the other scenario, but you were there in that group call with us a month ago.
Group call, here's the photo, here's the proof of the group call. April 26, 2025 is when this group call took place. Yes.
All right, so this will be a wonderful, wonderful statement here. So, as most of people know that are actually in the TikTok community, I'm the one creating a whole blacklist hub for all of the very, very bad people. Piracy, you actually are in my server, the blacklist hub, correct?
Oh yeah.
All right, so we already know I keep that shit up to date constantly. Now,
oh, yeah.
You were saying that I'm taking sides. However, how would that make sense if I literally went through everything that you were trying to say that the other scenario was the one who was, number one, posting and sending messages from 2 different alt accounts. However,
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about I'm literally bringing up everything. We're doing it all the way from 2010, Hanashiro. This is not just from yesterday. This is all from 2010.
Yeah, however, I wasn't talking about that at all whenever I was talking to Cyanide. We actually went back and yeah, that's not at all what we were talking about. We were talking about the actual accounts that you were accusing being her.
You do know that the Hopkins account posted like a 5-year-old photo of me? So like apparently they're associated with the other scenario. Doesn't matter if it was her or not. They're associated with her because they were trying to.
Your pictures are online.
No, but that was from a privated YouTube video. It's private.
Okay, it's online. People can use a time thing online on a website
why would Hopkins,
to go back in your account.
So why would Hopkins send me a picture of myself?
Fuck up. Anyway, sorry, I was talking to my dog.
So why would Hopkins send me a picture of myself in my own comments?
To scare you, because honestly, this is the most sad news I've ever heard.
Okay, so let's focus on the evidence of everything that the other scenario has done. I understand you guys follow her, and I understand, but I will say this: you have been lied to. That's all I will say. And I sent all the evidence to.
Didn't you have proof that apparently someone who was against you came clean about lying about something?
Yeah, that was the other scenario, which I have to post a video with her showing that.
Oh my god, you're pissing me off with this scenario shit.
Okay, yeah. So all right, so we're gonna do scenario number 2. All right, so
I'm literally gonna beat the shit out of him.
So she already agreed that we were gonna do a video, which was gonna be about what all we talked about in the group chat. We just haven't got around to it as of right this second because I literally came up with the idea a couple days ago, which this is why we're having to deal with this situation now, which is being recorded, which hope nobody minds because I'm gonna have to update a whole blacklist on it. But yeah.
Alright guys, I'm Swag. I'm blacklisted, thank you.
You ain't blacklisted yet.
You're so gay.
I am blacklisted. Wait, Hana, you said you got a blacklist on everybody, right?
On most people, I got about 19.
Do you have mine? Do you have mine? Do you have mine?
Let me go check. Hold on. QRST. No, you're not.
There should only be quote unquote avatar ripping, which I don't know how to do that shit, and doxing. There should only be that in my blacklist.
So, you're not in mine as of right now because nobody's complained about you or sent it to me.
I know earlier you mentioned that she was saying that someone came clean about everything. She also did claim on video that the victim of Shadow Kun, like the minor, came clean about everything and lied, but there was no evidence of that. So frankly, I'm not sure how much of this I'm believing.
Okay, so the first part is true, where she said that the other scenario came clean because we actually were in a whole conversation for like hours, and so it was a whole thing because there was P3O stuff on it, and other things. And so
I completely forgot that it was Sonero's turn because Mr. Han over here took over.
All right, sorry. I'll speak after her. I'll speak.
Yeah, that Han.
Screen share, please, cyanide. Or not
Was there
cyanide,
ever-
fuck. Cyanera.
Was there ever? Proof on the
I've
other
been
claim?
I've been adding cyanide, but I sent all the proof to cyanide, and she's Honeydew.
look at the screen share.
She also spoke to Honeydew as well.
I got this. Hey Han, I have a question. Can everybody mute really quick, pretty please? Han, I got a question, big man. Do you know anybody named Scoobs?
Scoobs? No, I don't.
You don't. Lennox?
I see a live, but it's only Kaz's, but it's not like
Linux?
Fallen
No.
Ken's Ken something?
Fallen Kenzo, yeah, I do. Yeah, that person.
Okay. Is it okay if I speak with you after this whole situation's done? I'm just a little curious is all. I'm not mad at you or anything.
Yeah, go
Okay,
for it.
cool. Alright, continue, Scenario. You have the floor. Everybody shut the fuck up before I tickle your feet. Alright, continue.
Okay, so I sent a lot of evidence to Cyanide, Sun, but Ghoul, if you want to type in the chat, or Reagan, sorry if I'm calling you Ghoul, I'm just reading from Discord
don't
nicknames.
worry.
Cyanide did try to talk to Hanashiro about it and showed everything, but it proves that the other Scenario has been lying about me, like the pedophilia accusations, the ripping. I do not rip. There's no proof of that.
For a moment, please. Within the video, and I do have clips of this, we told you multiple times that we have no idea we don't even know about your
I'm not
parallel
accusing
dating.
you. This is just to call out the other Scenario so that people know that she's been lying about me.
What I'm saying is this is not relevant to your defense. Is my point. Like,
Thank you for saying something.
No.
you're
This
kinda jumping
this
around
was
the
supposed to be solely. This was supposed to be solely to
It
call
clearly
out
is
the
not
other
supposed
Scenario.
to be.
Yes, it was.
Guys,
I mean, everyone's defending
listen, I
against
know,
you, so.
Yo, I know y'all want to, duke it out, but let her speak. Let her display her evidence, and
No,
then
I mean,
y'all
I'm-
could start bickering.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's
Well,
fair
you
is
said
fair.
for her to listen. Well, the thing is, you said for her to defend herself. She's going off topic at the moment.
No, I'm just explaining.
Get to the do. Tickle your
Okay,
feet.
so I sent Kaz and Emiko all the proof. Okay, so the first screenshot was, of course, proof that we were in call with her. And we sent all the evidence and stuff. There was no proof that I ever spoke to a minor or sent nudes to a minor whatsoever. The only photos and proof that she has is her sister talking to the so-called minor, and he just literally typed out a paragraph, and that was it. Then we linked back the photos that we saw in the screenshot to a dead Instagram account with nothing on it. So this is when she hacked into my Instagram, and I got an email from Instagram saying, "Oh, you logged into a new location." Well, you're kind of going too fast, Kaz.
I'm sorry. I'm just curious.
Okay, so she hacked into my Instagram. Instagram sent me an email with, because the old Instagram would send you a location where someone signed into your account. It showed me where she was, and I took a screenshot of it for legal reasons, and I reported it to. Luckily, I was able to get my account back, but that's when I posted it on my story that she hacked into my Instagram. And she uses that as doxing, but her name is not in that. Like her name, full name, etc. Anyways, back to the next photos. If you guys remember Kick Messenger, she used photos of me and used her account to make it look like I was harassing her. And I did approach her account on Kick saying, "Why are you..." As you can see, she makes it look like that's her harassing me back. I'm begging her to stop. And that's them basically saying, like, they're off to go harass, basically. I used to cosplay, I will be honest, because it was an old hobby of mine.
I'll sit on your face!
Who the fuck played that?
Sorry.
The other Scenario. She's in here.
Speak again? Not
Yeah,
you.
it's the other
this
Scenario.
one. No, I want to other Scenario. Who's this bitch? Hey, speak. I want to listen to your voice real quick. You sound
Probably try
familiar.
to stay on focus.
It's the other Scenario. She's in the server.
To join.
Oh, okay. No, you just sounded familiar. I thought you were Jess. I was about to fucking curse you out and ban you. I'm sorry.
Anyways, so here is where the other scenario used my email to make an Etsy account. And I contacted Etsy, and they're saying, "Oh, look, it looks like we see you have 2 accounts under this email." That is Scenario's other name. She goes by I. She's always gone by I. But I do know her legal name because she did make an Etsy, like I said, an Etsy account. And it did show me her legal name, the last 4 digits of her bank card, and her address. But that does not mean I doxed her. That does not mean I doxed her. Also,
I have a question. So she's in the call right now, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. Other scenario. Tell me what an ISP is.
Tell you what?
What is an ISP?
I have no idea what an ISP is.
Okay, thank you.
Internet service
Continue.
provider. Sorry.
Shut the fuck up! Oh my god. Okay.
Intentionally silly person.
okay, so the video here is a video recalling that she was on the phone, that the other scenario was on the phone with the so-called minor that I sent nudes to. So where are, like, the photos of me sending this to the so-called minor?
Porn, and I'm not posting your nudes.
Doesn't matter, people are wanting proof. People want proof. Many people messaged you and your ex. People asked for proof. Why can't you?
Hold on, let me cut you off real quick. When it comes to posting proof, okay, if there are nudes involved, I personally scratch the whole fucking image out simply because I'm not gonna get charged for it. Okay.
Exactly.
However, if it is a minor's pornography and that is considered child porn, doesn't matter if you scratch it out, doesn't matter if you have it saved on your phone, you will be charged with child porn. So you gotta be careful with that stuff. But yes, you can scratch it out, but even then, I wouldn't do it because I can still get sued by a person just for even having it. Anyway.
Common sense.
Alright, so this is the only proof that she has. She's only in a phone call with the so-called person. With Preston.
What phone call's this?
Yeah, it's Preston telling her that, yes, she did send me nudes, yada yada yada, but where's, like, people message them.
Is this like a... Okay, is this like currently the phone call they're on? Or, like, what the fuck is this? It looks like a fucking fake-ass app. What is this?
Yeah, so this is a recorded iPhone call between the other scenario and Preston.
Oh, we could do that? That's so cool.
Can I talk?
Yes, you can talk. Dang, why are you being so mean to me?
I was asking. I have the recording from the phone call. He has my actual... Hold on, I gotta turn myself down a bit. He has my actual number. That is what he called me on. That is how I recorded this. He does not have Discord anymore. I have him as a Facebook friend also, which has his legal name on there.
Okay, let me ask you a question. How did you even find this minor?
I was friends with him.
Oh, okay.
Back in the day when it was Anivide and AnySpace, when I met the other scenario, when I was 15.
So 2010.
Okay. Continue first scenario, not the second.
Okay, so basically, it's all he said, she said, because they're not really sharing proof. It's just a discussion. Just having a discussion does not really prove anything. It really doesn't. It's basically just he said, she said. So go to the screenshots from the Discord. That is these. Where? Okay, no. Scroll back up. Scroll back up to the. It's like a Discord talk. It's a
voice message.
No, it wasn't a voice message. Shoot, it was a. I sent you a screenshot. No. There is a photo.
Oh, for fuck's sake! So you screen share and do this shit. I suck at this, man.
I'm sharing it.
You do it.
Can I please interrupt for 2 seconds?
Kyle, shut up before I tickle your feet. Anyway, continue. I'm sorry, Kyle.
Can we... Okay, I'm gonna be real. None of us are here for this conversation. Whatever you and other scenario have to deal with is not of our concern.
This is what this was about.
No, it's not, actually. This was
Yes,
about
it was.
you.
So I was lied to.
No.
I want to say that all the proof Cyanide has is what I sent to Cyanide back when she contacted about the other scenario. So that's how she has the proof.
So why did you block Cyanide then?
I blocked Cyanide because she added me to the group chat that you guys were trying to start drama in.
No, you blocked her after. You blocked her after we called you out.
You didn't call me out, sweetie.
Yes, we did. So where
Wait,
can I?
hold on. There's proof that she only blocked after the fact she was put into a GC because I was sent proof of this. So you can quit with this argument.
Bing bang boom.
Okay. So I'm going to screen share because I have proof that Cyanide was helping me with all the proof and all that stuff. So I will screen share that.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah. So I'm going to screen share.
Alright, so we're here about the ShadowCon situation, yes?
I thought it was just to have the other scenario
Okay,
stop
so-
lying about me.
Not you.
Okay, so this was, according to them, okay, I didn't know what situation it was. I'm just the host, like I said. According to them, this is about the ShadowCon situation. Alright?
I wasn't told that. I was not told that.
Do you have any proof to defend yourself about the ShadowCon
Weren't you
situation?
here the whole
No one told
time?
me. No, so when the event was announced, no one told me it had to do with ShadowCon.
Screenshot that I said when Cyanide.
Hey, I'm sorry to say this.
Oh,
this
if you don't speak one at a time, I'm gonna start deafening people. Shut up! Alright, anyway.
I'm going to share all the evidence. And Cyanide did help me pull up the evidence.
Hold on. Back up. First of all, Scenario, the one I had beef with, you weren't told that this was the situation was about because me and you literally argued about it in meeting room, and I have screenshots of everything about it. And then you even said, well, Kaz will determine if I stay. And then after that, Kaz announced the stage VC. So you did know that this is what this is about. You're using this to promote your platform. So how about we get back to the original topic, which is you defending a fucking pedophile?
No, this was to get the other scenario to come clean because she's lied about me since 2010.
None of us care about this. None of us.
I thought it was all about
No,
that.
it's against you.
Nobody cares about.
I have proof that she has lied to me.
No one's here
She's
for
lied-
that shit. Move the fuck on.
This is what I thought this event was about.
Not
Literally.
even close. Calling your
Because
ass out, dude.
I have nothing to do with ShadowCon.
Oh, really? Are you sure?
Not like an hour worth of evidence that just got shown.
I sent proof that
You have nothing else to do with. You have nothing else to do with him, but you do have everything to do with the fact that you were defending him.
Okay, and I'm taking accountability. This is to call out the other scenario.
Now you
No, it's not.
No one cares about.
It's been
about you, not the other scenario.
I'm just
You're being told by the entire call and you're still talking about it, dude.
Literally.
Bro, this is about you supporting
Yo.
Why are we in this thing? She gets to go on telling people
You defended a pedo!
You big ass earring piercing bitch.
Let me speak.
Bitch.
Everybody, calm down. Take a five. You're not being realistic. Take a five. Everybody's getting muted. Shut it down. Damn. Maybe you ain't gotta yell at them like that. Damn. Shut up. You scared. Hold on for a second. Jesus fuck. Scary. God. Look at this. I'm talking to you bitches. Damn. One at a time. I'm trying to hear.
Can I please?
Alright,
speak?
here you go. Here you go, baby.
Can I please speak? Please. I just
I'll
have
save
one
you, but this
question.
woman crazy, bro. She's crazy, bro. Help me. God.
I just have one question. Scenario, right? We've been in this call for 2 hours, and you mean to tell me that for the past 2 hours, you thought we were here about some TikTok bullshit? Have you not been paying attention?
I thought with me sending the proof to Kaz and Emika, I thought it was going to help expose the other scenario. I literally thought it was just that.
Can I pause you for a moment? Sorry. Do you guys remember slide 3 where it said she has 0 awareness or attention to detail? That's really coming in here. I just wanted to throw that in there.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
I just have one question. Sonera, were you watching the screen share where your profile was being shown?
Where at?
Because if you weren't, then that's probably why you're being such a dumbass and not understanding.
Last one. Yeah. Watch the insults, guys. Come on now. Fuck you, Kyle.
Wait.
Anyway.
So now, were you watching
leave
this?
Kyle alone.
Okay, wait. Let me see.
Waiting. I've
Let me
been waiting
see.
my turn for over an hour.
Wait,
Not
wait,
gonna lie.
Scenario. Were you watching from Lady in Red? Did you watch any of that?
No, because
I did, and
this.
here's the thing.
I was
So
like-
J Peach asked me questions. She's like, "Do you believe Shadowkun is a pedo?" I said yes. I was like, "Did you only defend him because you were unsure of the proof that you were seeing on the matter?" I was like, "Yes," and she said, "Thank you."
How were you unsure?
So
And that means you knew this call was about that, and you're deliberately dodging it like a.
He is a pedophile.
Okay, can I say something?
Okay, but the whole topic of this call, like Lady in Red just shared, this topic is about you supporting a pedophile. You're saying you
wasn't.
watched the stream. Yes, it was. You said you watched the stream,
So
which means
I'm
you
going
saw
to
all the slide shots.
We're going to expose the other scenario for lying about me for fucking years.
We're not talking about that. We said in call. Everyone said in call. This is about you supporting Shadowkun.
Okay,
Oh my god!
May I interject?
Mom, Dad, stop yelling.
I used to support
Really?
him.
Like, I'm
too.
Say something. Can I please say something?
Yeah.
Okay, I got
Shut
three things to
up!
say, and
Shut
it's
up! I'm
simple.
curious to say something so they can stop yapping their mouth about it. All right, continue.
Damn. Okay, first of
Sorry,
all,
love you.
I want to say to you, love you too. I want to say to you, Scenario, the bad Scenario, that your little friend Cyanide, that quote unquote like helped you build this case. They came to Witch Eyes and made a ticket for your blacklist on you ripping avatars and keeping IDs. Two, like Kyo said in the
Is
meeting room,
Venom here?
y'all had an argument about being Shadowkun, like, you know, you defending Shadowkun and stuff, and continuously doing that. That's why we're here. Like, did you not pay attention to the slideshow? Because why would Lady and Regan make a slideshow about you, for one, keeping IDs, and two, being a pred defender, but now somehow it's about you
So
and the other
basically, my
scenario?
proof towards the other scenario means nothing.
Exactly, because we're not here for that.
Alright, so she gets away with
time.
So she gets away with everything, with all accusing me of pedophilia.
We're not accusing you of pedophilia. We're accusing you for not
Shut up, Scenario. Listen to me very closely. Listen to me very closely. Listen to me very closely. They're not accusing you of pedophilia. They're accusing you for being a Shadowkun supporter.
Okay, and I'm not no more.
No more.
No more. No more.
So you were.
Like, so the past recent week where the proof came in with Regan and Lady, where they sat you down in the optimized box, and
Okay,
they asked
okay,
here.
okay, and I'm taking
Now
I'm taking
you're not
accountability.
supporting
I'm taking accountability.
Yeah, taking accountability. What? You only said you didn't care. You also said that if
So I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Yo, hold on. I'm gonna keep it a buck. The day I texted you about where did they go? Are they still in here? Yes, they are. The day I texted you about Shadowkun, how he fucking lied to me with his court documents, and how he tried to get me into rat people's accounts, specifically Verum, that should have been your ticket. Like, okay, this guy isn't, there's something fishy going on. I even blocked him the day I told you that shit happened.
So,
like, when did you stop? When did you stop supporting him? Is my question.
I'm not gonna lie, I think they left.
I didn't leave.
No, they're still here. The fuck?
You're just really insignificant.
Guys, Verum's trying to speak. Can we get silence?
Can I speak? Yeah, I tried to comment a long time ago on one of your TikToks supporting him, and you said that I was mean in the Discord DMs. I'm like the last person to yell at anybody. I really just wanted to sit down and talk to you and try to understand what your mindset was and really show you the evidence, but you chose to like ignore me for like the past 2 years. So I said, fuck it, whatever. I didn't think it would come to this Discord at this point, but honestly, man, I don't know what to tell you.
It was just I had no idea that we would be discussing a lot about Shadowkun, but like I said, I have nothing to do with him anymore because he left my server. He left my server a month ago. He left my server a month ago.
Can I interrupt you here? If you stopped associating with him, as you had stated, even within the video, why did he release a video about me and Lady mentioning the exact people that you said that you were threatened by, KQ and the Thick Witch, which we don't know them?
There were other people in the instance. You do know that?
of them
It was
didn't
you.
do
No,
this.
no, literally nobody was on your side at that point.
He had information that only you had, buddy. There's only one way that those things could have been brought up in that video.
So you do know that that conversation was a month ago, the same time he left social media? You do know that?
Oh, buddy, that was.
You said he left social media within that video. Try again.
He's been gone for almost like a month, and I haven't had anything to do with him.
Sonero, just because
Try again.
he was too chicken to leave before you could admit it doesn't make you not a bad person. You are still a terrible person.
Okay. So, what do y'all want me to do?
Yo, hold on, wait, pause. I got a solution here. Screen share right now. No, not a single second more, and then search up Shadowkun in your
Yeah,
DMs.
what's your most recent DMs? That's a good point.
Right, I was thinking that.
I'm liking this.
Yeah, let's see the most recent little text message.
Right now. Time's a clicking, time's ticking, time's a ticking.
Don't even go and delete. We just
Oh
screen
shit!
shared.
Oh, already credibility's gone.
But it's not like she can
Credibility's
delete
gone.
what he said.
Everyone's talking. Why
last,
you on my
so-
dick?
No, I sent it to Cyanide. Cyanide has it.
Hey,
Cass,
we want to see it for ourselves.
Screen share. Don't send it to Cyanide. He's a liar.
Oh yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind screen sharing it.
Cyanide is not on your side, buddy. I'm gonna be real with you.
Alright, shut up. Hold on a second. I got a question. Sonero, be honest with me. Like, this is your time to redeem yourself, okay? At least say one honest thing to me, okay? Right? Did you or did you not tell Shadowkun about the situation? Do not fucking lie to me. Be honest.
No, I did not.
Or do you know?
No.
Okay, so do you know anybody that did?
No.
Okay.
Type in the find or start conversation. Type in Shadowkun.
Open his account.
Just like open his name up.
But how did he get this information? Are you sure you didn't talk to him?
I'm telling the truth.
Okay, let me see your DMs then with them.
Alright, yes, pull up Shadowkun. Keep typing. That's Shadow Wolf.
Wow,
Yeah, that's another person.
624.
Yuki.
That's the wrong person, guys.
Yeah.
That's the wrong person. Typing Shadowkun.
Shadowwolf is someone different. I believe they also have threat allegations.
But there's no proof, sadly.
Weird.
No, go to your blocks. Go to your blocks.
Yeah.
Oh shoot. Settings. Wait, shoot.
There's another way you can do it.
No, you go to your profile.
You're lying. You don't know how to use Discord anymore.
That's not how you get your block. Go to your profile.
No, go down. Scroll down.
Holy airball.
What the fuck? Where is that shit?
That's not how you get to block. Exit out of that.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Go to your
Press
friend
on your
list.
profile.
This has to be avoided. This just has to be.
No, on your actual profile scenario. No, click there, yes. And you should scroll down, you'll see friends. Oh no, there's not. Where the hell is it?
No, you can go to your settings. And then you search
Oh my
block.
god!
You guys are a little slow. Go to settings and
Oh,
search
friends! Click.
They moved the block list.
Search blocked.
You can just go to content and social. It's content and social. Let's scroll up the bottom.
Okay.
Oh yeah, blocked account. There we go. Now
There's
click on
Shadowkun.
Shadowkun.
Unblock it. Unblock it.
Click on it.
Go on. No,
And now look him up in your DMs.
What the fuck? They echo. There we go.
There he is.
What's Sutton? Hey, Bubby.
Now click on them. We'll read the DMs.
Oh.
New account.
Oh, new account, huh?
Good plot.
That is.
My new account, buddy.
Damn, you're getting really fucking cooked.
Damn. Honestly, you just got sold out. Nah, you're done. You're cooked. Nah.
Wait, what's the new account? What's the new account? What's the new account?
I wish.
Chanel?
Hey, cuz.
Let me speak. Okay, Sonero, go to your notification. At the top right. Top right. Above where your screen share? Nope. All the way up to the right.
She doesn't know what left and right is.
Up.
Next to the question mark.
Next to the question. Low box.
Up for the love of Christ himself.
The question mark on the top right?
Oh.
All the way at the
See
top,
where
and
it
then go a
says
little bit
direct
left.
messages.
Right there. No. Where the boxes? Go.
Oh my god!
Sonero. Alright, listen. Mouse to the right. Top right of your screen. Okay. Up more. Where the X is. Move it to the left. A little bit. Right? Nope. Yes. Help. Lord have mercy, Jesus. There you go.
Go to for you.
Here we go.
No.
Not on Red's next one.
Okay, now scroll down.
And which one's his new account?
Ago, so it's probably Lasagna Enthusiast.
It's Lasagna Enthusiast.
No, that's actually a person who. No, it's
Nah,
not.
that's Lasagna. Yeah, that's it.
No, it's
Open
not.
message. Open the message.
No, it was someone that commissioned a Final Fantasy model from.
Okay, so what Shadowkun's new account?
I'm interested. There it is. No, it's the wrong person. What the fuck? This fucking scam account.
Yeah.
Just search up Lasagna.
There you go.
Open
Bad
it.
Todd.
Oh.
What the?
You go back to the inbox and find another one then.
What was the person that sent you a friend request that you accepted that was Shadowkun's alt account?
Let's go back to notifications. We'll probably find it.
Either you can give up his new account.
It's one of these here.
Or you can hide it.
Try JC Cypher, out of curiosity.
So, Cyanide, why did you lie and say you were helping me expose Vanessa?
Who the fuck is Vanessa? That's my aunt's name.
Click on J Cypher.
I'll get to the point. But so when the other scenario hacked into my stuff, like my Skype and all that stuff, it did show her legal name. Her real name is
we're not talking
Why are we back on
about
this?
not subject.
Yo, how about you stop deleting shit on your phone, by the way?
We just go back.
We can tell you're deleting stuff.
Okay, so
She's deleting shit from her phone.
no, this is it. I'm not deleting stuff from
You're
my
on your phone. You're on your phone. I can see it, dumbass.
Untoxic.
How can you see my phone?
Because they're under.
Because I have modded Discord, I can see what you're on.
Oh, because I have Discord open on my phone and.
You got it.
So, scenario, question. What is Shadowkun's alternate account that he added you on? What's it called?
Daenerys, he's a pedophile, dude. Come on, don't be defending him.
Oh, I see.
Oh, so this is it, is it?
Oh, 610.
Yeah, that nigga do want peace, Tony.
Okay. We don't want.
There's proof where they talk about the video. Right there. It's in front of your eyes that she admits to talking about Lady Red to Shadowkun.
There we go. Screenshot, guys.
He lied again.
So you straight up lied to us.
You're not associated?
Yeah. You just lied to us. You said you're not associated, but you are.
And you said that
Your friend.
didn't come from you.
Say something.
So basically, all the lies. I understand that I got caught, but.
That's crazy!
But you kept lying after you got caught!
This is gonna be a
You kept lying after you got caught!
You just admitted.
You're fucking
Kaz, can I
lying.
say something?
Cyanide, why would you even help me to begin with and
Bro,
like
shut the fuck up.
proof I sent you? Look,
No one can line on it. Bet on the scenario.
You need to just stop talking.
Hey, one at a time. Deadass.
Calm down.
Chill out. Y'all have to be on Baker in a minute. Right? Scenario, why are you still like supporting him? He's literally a child toucher. Alright? Did he rape somebody? Somebody correct me?
Okay, hold on. Let me just
Yeah, in fact, did.
So it was a 17-year-old that he was dating. He says it's legal in his state. You can say if that's statutory or not. Then there was Pippi, who says she got raped, but she got over it. It's whatever, but it really happened. And then there's Anarchy, which people, go back and forth on. Then there's the 13-year-old girl who's in his neighborhood that hit me up. The Facebook conversation that they had is real. He was 19 when she was 13, and he was sending her half-naked photos. I put it in my video. That is not, fake. I scrolled through the whole thing with her.
You don't have the naked photos, do you, Verum?
No, it's I have the half-naked photo, not his, penis, but, his whole upper body in the bathroom. He's, posing
It's
for
not
her.
hers, right? It's not hers. It's not her nudes or anything on there?
No. She
I'm
never
not saying you
sent-
delete that, gang.
No. She never sent anything to him. He was just sending her random stuff, and she just obviously thought it was weird. She wasn't fucking with it.
It's a picture of
Okay.
shirtless to clarify.
He got little pepperonis.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I saw his photo. It was kind of cringe. Alright.
Hey, talkative.
Scenario, bro. Yo, what's up? Wait, please don't call me my first name.
I know, I'm sorry. I've been saying, I think it's Kaz now? Is it Kaz now?
Kaz, bro. on God, I'm not Tucker. What you talking about?
Who's that?
Yeah, I know. I knew you when you were that. It's Suki. I don't know if you remember me or not, or Skittles.
Who's that gay person in college? Who's that, bro?
You know what? Shut your bitch ass up, motherfucker. Anyway, what were you saying, Vamp?
Oh, I asked to say something earlier. It's not really a question or anything. I just want to state the fact that
you don't lost your train of thought.
I'm
Which one?
right now. Is this Sonero? Yeah. They DM'd me earlier, or yesterday, or no, earlier today. I commented either yesterday or today on, I think it was Jester's video.
Girl.
Such Coco's shit. Poor man had to go off.
Only
I lost
seeing,
my shit. I don't give a fuck.
Only seeing from their side of the story, and Sonero DM'd me saying, letting me know about this, and I'm not gonna lie, this is not helping. That's all I really wanted to say. This
Hold
is
on a
crazy.
second. Melody, can you speak real quick?
That's my girlfriend.
Who girlfriend? Who woman?
Mine.
Hanashiro? What was her server? Did she had
It's the mental
Did she have a server called the Mental Hospital?
No.
Okay, good.
Okay, good, because that bitch is a fucking prick. Anyway.
I don't mean to interject.
Oh,
here,
wrong
but
melody.
I can't help but read the chat of what someone else said, and I have to implore them. I can't help but wonder if she's DMing Shadow-kun to run right now. Would it at all be, would it be an inconvenience to you to
Where?
stream his,
Like-
his
I wouldn't be
DMs?
surprised.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Hey, it's Tamiko. She's DMing me right now. We're talking.
Can you shut the fuck up like that?
Hey, what's up, chat?
You just ruined our plan, whore. Anyway.
Ain't no plan, gang.
You should have just let her chit chat and get more, and then out of
Ain't
her.
nothing, gang.
Oh, it's open. Let's see.
Being civil.
Whenever you get a free,
She gets away with
period,
everything.
could you scroll through his DMs, show us what you guys have been talking about, maybe?
Look at scenario number 2 over here, bro.
Do you want to open your conversation with Cam or Shadow-kun?
Cameron.
I remember when he got
Sean
doxxed, he was kind of like a
Service.
little bitch boy. That shit was funny.
Real quick.
Hi.
So, what server is that? Can you click on mutual servers real quick?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Can you on the
Got four of
tab
them
there
bitches.
under mutual friends? Do you want to click mutual servers? Real quick.
You know how to find it. Don't act dumb.
Okay, if you down
Let me see
there,
if he's in
down.
mine.
Yeah, mutual servers. Cam's
Okay, so
Lounge
mine.
is his new one. He's in your server too.
You said he
So
wasn't in my server.
you're keeping a pedophile in your server.
I wonder
Is that what I'm seeing?
Don't record it.
Everyone screenshot that? Cool. So this is his new server, guys. Okay.
I get that.
I do believe one of mine is recording.
Well, I guess Verum has more evidence of his new account.
I'm not even going to talk about it anymore at this point.
Beyond
Done.
cooked.
Oh.
Just crazy.
This is crazy work, I'm not gonna lie.
This is crazy.
The only reason why I let Sonero in here is simply because I thought she did drop him. And now I'm thinking it was all a lie.
With that being said, I've said my piece. I'm gonna leave now because I've been holding my pee for 2 hours.
God, you got a UTI now, bitch.
Probably.
So, Cat.
Case closed.
Oh,
That's all I'm gonna say.
May I do something like, drop the blacklist server? So
Hey, y'all, be quiet! You deep voice corpse husband, bitch, shut up for a second! Oh, anyway, what are you saying, Kyle?
Apology now, because I was fucking right. And I've been
yeah. Listen here, buddy, listen here. Alright, you know I'm easy to manipulate and I'm stupid, alright? Dead ass, I thought she dropped him. I am the worst fucking liar this world has ever fucking birthed. Alright, I'm gonna keep it a stack. Anyway.
Proof. I gave you proof. I sat there and I gave you proof.
but you have to remember, Kyle. She also gave me proof. Okay, I did the 50-50. I was like, okay, whatever happens, what happens.
She was out here trying to lie on my name for this, like all kinds of bullshit.
Oh yeah, no, Jacob. She literally DM'd me saying that you were a doxer. Like, look at this dumbass.
Hold on, I want to talk about this. I'm not done. I didn't get to say my part before she started speaking. You know, because this is insane. The only reason I opened my mouth, because this isn't the first interaction I've had with this person. I'm sure you know that. Back in what was it? It wasn't February. It was what? Around January. Yeah, around February, where the awards were getting taken place. Ridiculous that she still tried to host that and still got jumped by some fucking clowns. I want to mention on top of that, like that whole thing is on YouTube, which is ridiculous. But at the time, we were getting hate on her. Started shit.
There we go.
And we were going to be on a podcast called the Truth Podcast. Friend of ours, right? And she found out about this and used you as a threat against them.
See, I never fucking said it. I know.
So she had used your name as a threat against them, and she had she legally dropped my legal name in a chat with her for no apparent reason.
What? How did she get your legal name? Is my question.
I wouldn't know. Shit. I really wouldn't know. But they all yeah. So not long after that conversation, I got a text on my phone from a random number saying in the cringiest way possible. Like I want to mention, just like hold on, look at this shit.
Oh, we get to see your question now. Yeah. Oh, Cyberpunk.
Could I say something real quick?
Got a lot of fucking tabs.
Guys, can I say something real quick?
What?
She blocked him after everyone wanted to start seeing.
Yeah, this is not an excuse. Like this will never be anything. Yeah. You're gonna get unblocked entirely. But this is a message I received while I'm at work. I want to mention I'm employed. I don't got time for shit like this.
Go, stop streaming real quick. Please. You just exposed the bitch's number.
No, it's not. No, it's a fake number. It's a fake number. It's a fake number. It's one of those numbers you can buy. Calm the fuck down. I'm not. Calm the fuck down. I've already tried calling it back. It's not possible to call it back.
It might be a Google voice.
But like I said.
Oh my god, a subject wasn't texting me.
What I received, which is incredibly cringe way.
Oh my god.
Say, I know all your secrets. Kind of cringy ass bullshit is that. So I'm not paying attention to this shit. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then they just dropped some information about which I still don't know how they have.
That's what it is.
And then they dropped the area I live in, and that was their last comment. But they never did on this. But I do want to mention that this was clearly sort of documented.
When you coming over, Pooks, I love that.
Oh, I was talking so much because I'm not gonna sit there and be bitched.
Yeah.
And no, I didn't make a video. This was just because we were doing awards.
Pardon.
Oh,
sorry about that.
This wasn't even because I did anything. I just got astray for no reason.
I think it's because she thought you were still in her flow, her funky flow.
Her flow that she didn't even come up with. And this is what this is where I have found out. This is with one of the hosts for the podcast. They had reached out to me to inform me, and right here you can see that your name was brought in as a threat.
You can be using my name. I'm gonna fucking do shit for them. Like, bro, no. I'm not doing that shit.
And then she decides to drop my name in a server saying I'm a doxer, trying to put me in a blacklist under zombie.
Yeah, you're totally a fucking doxer.
And I've already made my video on this. You can check it out where I show where this comes from and why it's like that. Where I got my at the time partner got threatened with being doxed. So my see you soon was not a threat to dox. It was just to entice him to start some shit and show up to my house.
It's more like you're not going to be bitched. Simple.
Exactly. That's all it was. And instead of doing any research whatsoever, she tried to say I'm a doxer, which is insane. Because what kind of credibility is that you're going around, no research, calling people shit? This is a year old. This is a year old situation, by the way. This is old as fuck. And she had apparently said in DMs to people that she talked to the person I had beef with partner. Not only I have an audio recording, which I'm not going to show because it's in the video, where the person who I was arguing with literally vouched for me. What else? What else is there needed to be said? Like, you're fucking ridiculous.
Can I just say, by the way, if we all saw Sonero's stream, clearly she blocked Cameron and deleted his server, banned him, whatever. There's nothing that's stopping her from re-adding him after this is over. But wait, that's just how people are. Unfortunately, to Sonero, I'm just like, why is it so hard to let go of certain people who are bad for you? Why can't you just make new friends? Why do you associate with these people? And then on top of that, like,
She told us why.
huh?
She said she's angry. She doesn't want to be in the wrong. It's literally in the video that I showed earlier. She texted
Oh, she doesn't want to be in the
saying
wrong.
she didn't want to listen to the fact that you can't date. I literally have DMs with her. She said Romeo and Juliet, and I said that's not legally how that works. And she literally said, I don't want to listen to you because you're mean to me. And in the video, she understood everything. She went, yeah, I get how that's not legal, but I didn't want to listen because I was angry with you.
How did I forget the Insanity Queen situation was like the biggest thing that happened in that call with the 40 people or whatever. Like, she was crying on the call about what happened and he apologized to her. I just don't think it gets more clear cut than that. I don't know.
She just doesn't want to. She literally said it herself.
Like, what do you gain from? You know what it is? I also remember a long time ago that Shadowkun made some fundraiser for Sonero and gave her like a couple $100 or something like that. Like, had his server donate to her. And I was like, oh, is it like a money thing? Like, what is it? You know, I have no idea.
Money's nice, but not from a pedophile.
I wonder how
We
many
played a clip where she says she just doesn't care.
Peace is getting.
Yeah. Wow. I didn't know it was this bad. I'm keeping a stack. I didn't know it was this bad, bro.
I'm gonna keep it.
Piracy Takeru?
It's amazing how much liars can hide their lies.
You called me the hard R.
So,
Because I'm black.
If y'all want to check out the chat, that's a bunch of other shit.
Because I'm black. I can't say it because I'm black. Dude, I hate fucking people like that. Oh, you can't see it even though you're black. You can't see the hair. I'm black.
Hey, can we be nice?
You called me that.
Hey,
Wait, who got?
Hold on, wait. Did it offend you? Because if it did, I'm sorry.
Yo, I'm light skinned.
Oh, you are light skinned? No, I really thought you were black. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You know, as your bio said, the truth will set you free, Sonero.
Cause you deserve to get smacked back in your head right now.
Please don't.
Or put you in a deeper hole.
As it has.
But anywho, which I'm gonna say is right now, you're actually gonna get banned from every goddamn community. Where just
Yeah, I want you to know.
You've
I already
entirely
had
screwed
one.
yourself.
I got every single information.
Energy for him.
Everybody's on standby and waiting for me to send it out.
Subject, if you don't stop sending me this shit, I'm gonna literally tickle your feet.
In this server, Dad, just say.
Jinx, I thought you fucking left, bitch.
I came back after my pee. Leave me alone.
I'm gonna give you a heads up. If you can make a new account, we will detect you no matter who you are.
Well, you sound like a fucking cringe ass new gen. I'm so sorry, but that was just so cringy.
I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. That's what you still get.
Protect who you are. I know where you live.
I know where you live. I don't give a damn. No, it's fine. I don't. I actually don't, because
I moved 3 states in the span of 1 year. Where do I live?
I might have the mic for just a moment.
You live in Florida. Bum bum bum.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Since everything is basically
That's just the funny part.
adjourned here.
Oh my god.
I feel as if your TikTok server Sonero's domain. I really feel as if an announcement and an apology should probably be made.
I think you should willingly leave the internet.
I feel like they should probably be notified that you saved their IDs. I feel like they should really have a right to know that.
It's already too late. I already write that shit down in a note, so it's too fucked.
Just make an announcement. You should at least make a public apology about it, not just on your TikTok, but also in your server. Because I believe I even ID verified in your server at one point, which means you kept my ID.
Scenario number 2. Hold on a second. Scenario number 2. You fucking kidding me? No, she's back. Scenario number 2. Hey, I got a question. Shut the fuck up. All right. Scenario number 2. I got a question.
Yes.
Hold on a second.
Did you forget the question already?
Okay, anyway. I got a question. So, you did put a fake pedo allegation on scenario number 1.
I got told by Preston that was the minor that was involved.
Yeah.
Yes. He told me and my sister that he got sent nudes by her.
Did he ever show you those messages?
I
Did he ever
have
show you
it.
those? You do?
I have the nude that she said it is her in a bra lifting up her shirt. He was
Can
17 at the time.
Scenario's of age. Scenario, I don't want to get sued. Can I have consent to look at this message to verify, please? Scenario number 1.
I'm recording. Please blur that. I'm not putting that on this recording.
No, we're not screen share. I'm having her DM it to me. She's not putting it in here.
But can you confirm?
Where's scenario number 1? Where'd they go? Where the fuck they go? They're gone.
She's still here. She ain't saying anything.
Scenario number 1. Oh, DMs. No, that's just a recording. Sanuri number 1. I don't want to get sued. Can I please look at this proof that scenario number 2 has, please? That contains your image. This nigga is gonna make me crash the fuck out.
Just blur it.
What proof?
Okay, so I told them, like, you know, they're framing you to be a pedo, and they're like, they have proof, and apparently it's you lifting your shirt up with the bra, and I don't want to get sued because you can get sued, so I'm asking permission to see said messages that you sent to a minor.
I would like to see the proof.
So can I see it as well, please?
Yes, you have permission to see it.
Okay, so scenario number 2, send it to me, and I will send it to scenario number 1.
But we also need to see the ID of the minor as well, Preston, because Preston is currently in his 30s right now. He's 30 years old.
You cannot you cannot ask that because that's illegal. You can't show
But
any
Preston is
identification
30.
of a minor. Yeah,
No.
that's
So he's 30.
Preston is a year older than me. He just
How old are
turned
you?
30 this year. I'm
It's clear
29.
that as far as you knew, he was a minor.
No, because I don't remember sitting nudes at all.
Oh Lord.
Okay, well, they're gonna
Not
send me
the amnesia.
Just send me.
Okay, and I want
Send
to
it
see
to
the
me.
photo myself because
I will. I'm going to forward it to you. Don't worry. I'm not gonna play stingy here.
Holy air.
What do you mean? Oh my god, here. Don't fucking put us in a group chat. I don't want to be in a group chat. Please don't. It's not assumed without proof. Yeah. Okay. Gaslighting progress is fucking crazy.
So, I am. I'm gonna go back on the Google.
Scenario
Doc
number
if
2.
Anyone wants to see it while we're waiting.
Where does scenario number
What
2
was
go?
that?
Oh, there they are.
Say lady. Say it again.
I said I'm gonna go back on the Google Doc if anyone wants to see it while we're waiting.
Can you show me the the other one, the other video? Not the.
Damn,
not the one
you really
on the-
came prepared for this shit.
Another
Holy.
one. The very last
The
one.
slideshows are fucking
No,
insane.
a 4-hour-long recording, and I timestamped all of it.
Do you have my blacklist,
Mad
bro?
respect. I'm not gonna lie.
Lady, can you, yeah,
Oh,
can
he
you show
doesn't?
me the last one to want to know the
He said he doesn't because
number?
he's never had a bad income.
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
13.
Our masterpiece. You're slow.
Does anybody have my blacklist?
Holy.
Like my updated one?
Hold on.
No.
Takaru?
Damn, you still blacklisted?
Yo, what I wanted to say is
call this
nobody.
avatar ripper when I don't know how to rip for shit.
All right,
Am I
anyways,
still
what I wanted to
blacklisted?
say is nobody's
Number
actually
15.
came to me, complained about you, or verified anything to me, and I don't go off of anything without valid proof.
I will admit it was a dog shit, but that ripping shit kind of pissed me off. I even made a whole video how I got an avatar, literally from a Prismic avatar search world. But no.
Cause I'm gonna show my foot up your ass and keep fucking raising your voice again. You're so loud.
Who the fuck you threatening over here, bitch?
Pussy.
You think
you
you
got
got
it? Hold on. Hey, your grandma, dad,
Hey,
motherfucker.
hold up. Wait, you wait.
Hold on, I
Whoa,
got
whoa.
the message. I got the message. Can we confirm that these are the Scenario titties. Scenario number 2. Oh, let me forward it real quick. Let me forward it to scenario number 1. Are you sure these are her titties? I don't think her titties would be that big considering her body type.
Those are the images.
God, I am so sorry. I'm literally deathly staring at these, trying to understand why they're so big compared to the body type.
I know.
Let me reverse search this.
Brother,
It's like a car crash.
I cried.
That is not me.
I mean, they don't.
Are you sure that's not you?
No, that's not me.
I'm reverse searching it really quickly.
So cause where's my face? Because
Are you dead ass? Are you so dead ass?
19 and he
You know, sometimes people take photos without their faces in it and send it to people. That way they can't have it come back
Do
and
you have
bite
any
them
more
in the
proof
ass.
though?
Where's my face? Like what?
Do you have any more proof though?
Like, yeah, do you have any like proof? Like, can you show the conversation? Because I know when you send photos on Discord or any messenger app, you can send a photo, but then you can still see conversations underneath it. Is there any possibility that we can see that?
Those are from.
Because if that's, it's from Kick. Okay.
Do you
is there any
have
messages?
No.
I don't know his Kick. I don't have Kick. I haven't had Kicks in like 2018.
So.
Okay, so we didn't think to take a screenshot of the messages with the photo. God.
So there's no proof.
Okay.
There's no proof.
I was gonna say something very bad, and I really don't want to say it.
Stop. Play that one. Stop that one.
Yeah,
Play that
I
one.
see a photo of you IRL, not naked, but just you in person. Let me actually see, because I can pretty much make out that these cannot be your titties as skinny as you are.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
can we talk about that? Anything she verbally says, she has no credibility left.
Who is
I'm not seeing the image, but from what you're describing, yeah, that's flat as fuck.
It's a he said,
Telling
she
you
said
real.
thing.
That's the video I want. Please send it.
It's a he said, she said.
I just want to make sure she's not a pedophile. I know she's a pedo supporter, just not a pedophile.
You know what? No, because
I can call Preston the minor and get him in a call with Hanashiro to confirm it from himself.
But do they have the screenshot proof of the Kick messages?
I need screenshots.
Here you go, Queen.
Wait,
I don't know
what-
because
shit, okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Because I had the same fucking situation. I've never sent nude stuff. I've had the same situation where I used to be a pimp and I was like 17 dating like 3 other people, and just because I broke up with all their asses and I had turned literally 18, they decided to ruin my reputation and lie saying I was a pedo, but a month later came clean and I got screenshots of all their fucking, apologies.
Thank you.
So like I kinda need to see like any verbal shit that was going on between them, because I'm not gonna believe just with titty pics in my face. Because I know she's a pedo supporter, but I don't know if she's a pedophile.
Bro.
My question is, are you gonna keep a pedo supporter in the server?
Fuck no.
I mean,
Fuck I look like.
Okay,
I'm,
cool.
I'm
She's
going
only
to.
in until we finish everything.
Can I do it? Can I do it?
Look,
Can I
after
do it?
the Zoe conversation, I knew that Takara knew better.
Kaz,
Anywho, I'm
please let
gonna.
me do it. Kaz, please let me do it. Please.
I'm going
Make
to
it
head
work
out.
first, and then you can
And
do it.
I'm gonna go do what I gotta go do. So
Huh?
I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.
Okay, demon.
Godspeed.
Wait, Kaz,
All
what
right,
are
one more thing. Cause dick. Bye, guys.
You know what? I hope he gets butt fucked when he sleeps. Anyway, Kyle, call me Big Daddy and I'll let you do it.
Please, Big Daddy, let me ban Zanero, please. Please.
Hold on, wait, don't ban her yet because we're still figuring some
We're
shit out.
not dead ass,
And-
Chad. We're not dead ass.
Can we all just collectively unmute and say bye, Scenario?
Yes.
I am so for it.
Nah.
Bye, Unless you're pulling you apart.
Why is she still here?
Why is he fighting me? Do your job.
And quiet.
Get out of here. God, y'all are fucking gay. I'm still trying to figure out if
was
she's a
beautiful.
pedo or not.
That was so beautiful.
What?
Thanks for coming to talk Kaz's TED Talk, everyone.
All right. Well,
I'm a nice person.
She didn't even
Has
get
this
banned.
board?
She left the server. Fucking head.
Kaz's court? No, I'm pretty sure she got banned.
No, I
Did she
I
get
can
banned?
read the logs. She left.
then just ban her username
I
regardless.
just banned her. I
Anyone
did it,
else want to
guys.
DM Cam wants peace 1,000 times?
Yeah.
Count?
All right.
She
Well, with
said-
this
She's
being
like,
taken care of, I bid you all
Sorry, you're the
adieu.
goat. You're the goat.
Yo, Keiko.
For real.
She said, "You'll never catch me alive."
You know,
Anyways.
guys, it's so great being right. After I've been saying this shit for months.
Dude,
I
no,
did it.
because
Try to
you
get
should
me involved,
see
I'm not
what
gonna
she
lie.
DM'd me. You should see what she
Guys.
DM'd me, like, today?
Because hold on, because mind you, I brought this up back in like, what was it, January, and I brought it to Kaz, and nothing was done. We are in June. I have been waiting 6 months for this shit to get exposed.
It was worth the wait, though,
Yeah,
huh?
can y'all shut up real quick? She's calling Emiko right now. You want to hear what she says?
Yes, yes,
Yes,
Yes,
Y'all shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Be very quiet.
Hold on, chat. I'm gonna see if I can see if this is actually titties. Wait, shut up. Check out this manipulation shit. Can you be honest with me, please? Were those actually your tits? Like, just be seriously fucking honest. Because, like,
Serious.
then what are those? Because if obviously you and Preston were texting, obviously there's something.
So Preston, so this is why I wanted to share proof of the other scenario lying about me. This all started over a digital character, mind you. And I sent all the evidence to Cyanide. Preston was friends with the other scenario and her sister. They did art collabs together. That's why there was a dead Instagram account, and there's a screenshot of her sister texting Preston. That's it. There's no other proof that they have on me.
So then where do you think these tit pics came from?
I don't know.
Because you know, like, if the other scenario gets in contact with Preston and there's more shit below that picture, you're screwed. That's why I'm trying to tell you, like, be honest with me.
Do you want to see a pic? I mean, I can show you a half body picture of me or a video of me. Like that is not me.
Can you just turn your camera on?
Yeah, because me and Kaz are right here.
And then I can confirm it. Right now, I'm deafened in the call, so because they're too busy twiddling their dicks over there.
In front of my room's a mess because.
Nah, you're good.
Hold on.
Okay.
Like.
Hold on, before you do that, you give us consent to look at you, correct?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Okay.
We're as adults.
Okay. Because I don't want to be sued here.
We're like, I'm sorry, is bored.
She's about my type.
Yo,
She
can I
got
get a
titty
horny ass
dolls.
I hate to like do the same pose.
Okay. So you are. Let me go ahead and look at this picture again, real quick.
Because she's about my size.
That is way bigger.
That's a bigger
than what
butt
you look like.
than.
Yeah.
Do you have a shirt on underneath, like a t-shirt?
It's not flat.
Can you pull your shirt tight around your waist, your shirt, and then do a side profile for me, please? Yeah, those are not her tit pics.
Okay, and turn to the front.
Turn to the front real quick, please.
Look, she doesn't have that curve. See how this indent in the side of the body?
Yeah, she doesn't.
Pop your left hip out a little bit, like you're kind of popping the side. Other side. No, because even that way, like how, yeah.
These are
Can
not
you
her
lift up just to see your stomach? Like just to underneath? Like, yeah, lift up.
That's not her stomach.
Look at the belly button. It's a different belly button. It's an outie. Hers is an innie.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. These aren't your tit pics.
Whatever the fucking look it. They have a file open and an internet open.
Yeah, they have a file open on internet. Then when I did a reverse search, nothing came back. Could have been a Twitter image. Okay. Well, that's literally not your body. I don't know what else to say. So, as far as the Shadowkun supporting, I mean, you got cooked on that, but you're not a pedophile because I'm not seeing shit on here.
Also, she is an Avatar Ripper. She did lie about that.
The other scenario, she literally is still telling people I'm copying her. I can literally send you a fucking comparison. I was like, bitch, your avatars look nothing like mine.
People are gonna be like that. There's people that say that I copy Kosuke, alright? Listen, I literally used the texture because it was given to me by the person that made it for him. So I'm not gonna sit there and argue with them. I'm not gonna waste my breath. They want to keep yapping about it, keep giving me subscribers or followers. I don't fucking care. So just don't pay attention to that because that's what they want you to do. You're just gonna dig a deeper hole for yourself. And in the future, please, when people tell you that somebody's a pedophile or has proof on it, please just don't believe the pedophile when he says I'm not a pedophile.
Yesterday, they started making accusations that I was being sexual with my real life brother. So the pedophile accusations have to fucking stop because now they're dragging my family into this by bringing in my younger.
Okay, are you sexual with your brother? Answer that question. All right then, if you know the truth, don't even fucking worry about it. Don't even fucking worry about it. That's like when people tell me that you're an Avatar Ripper, I know what I am, so I don't give a fuck what they say. The same thing you should do. You're a grown-ass woman.
Do you know I don't rip? Knowledge to rip.
Are you sure you don't rip? Because if I get proof...
It was that drama with
Do you have
Katie,
a
remember?
recording of her admitting to use VR models?
That's the proof that I was sharing.
Okay, there's a recording that you admitted to using VR models.
Is where people pay for the avatars and we upload them to that site. I'm only admitted to using VR models. That's it.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it a stack. The only time, and this is my personal opinion, I think I've told you this before, the only time I think VR models is valid is if you don't want to support an avatar creator that is a pedophile. Like, for an example, Beanie Baby, I love the Enzo model, but I'm not buying it. Because I don't want to support them. That is the only time I think VR models is valid. Other than that, you should not be using it for anything else. So, I'm going to go ahead and address that this is not your titties, because I literally just saw your body. With your consent, of course.
Yes, you did. So I will use it against you, Amico. I don't trust you guys.
Well, I know you won't, because I have it recorded. So even if you did, I'd take it to court with the recording of you. I don't have a recording of your body. I have just your audio.
Your consent, yeah.
I just have an audio.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
As far as this, I am going to have to remove you from the server, which you already have left. But please, for the future reference, if you're aware somebody's a pedophile, please just save your fucking self and remove them.
Software saying that he was sending packets to me, and I don't mean
game crashing, with each other.
PC crashing.
He doesn't have this.
CPU.
Yo, can I say something?
Possibly.
Can we think about it?
Let me think about it. Because I personally, like, you fucked up big time. Especially with me and you were tight. Especially when Shadowkun came around, I was friends with him. But when he sent me his court papers and tried to get me to go after Verum, that's when I cut ties with him because I looked into his shit and he was lying to me.
You do know the other scenario, Jakoko and Verum, they're going to post videos about me.
Okay, listen to me. They have the right to. You want to know why? Because you are still in contact with Shadowkun.
I'm not gonna post any videos on.
But they're not gonna post anything. You want to know why? Because honestly, he doesn't give a fuck. I'm gonna keep it stacked.
I'm just gonna keep it real
The
with
other
you.
scenario will.
Okay. Well, I'll talk to them about it. All right. But I can't control what they do. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they do, that's them.
Can't believe I have to do this stuff legal now because now I have to tell my parents about it. And
Tell you what.
she was the one that sent those missionaries to my house.
Who?
She has just and everything.
Who? Scenario number 2? Okay. If that's the case, legal charges. Press them against her. Sue her ass. I bet you she won't do it no more. That's what I do with other people. But even at the end of the day, I really hope that you learn your lesson in the near future. Okay? In the near future, I am going to cut ties with you temporarily. Because I want you to learn, I want you to understand that you supporting a pedophile and defending him is wrong. That's a little kid. That is a child. That's like saying a grown-ass man can touch your 12-year-old daughter. Do you have little siblings with you? Have any cousins that are young?
Nieces and nephews.
Okay. What would you fuck? Okay, what would you do if a fucking grown ass man touched them inappropriately or was sending them weird ass shit? What would you do? You'd lose your shit, wouldn't you?
Basically, drop kick them and call 911.
Yeah, exactly my point. You'd lose your shit. You better be glad this isn't Dominican Republic, because if you get caught being a pedophile, they cut your dick off and they kill you. I'm gonna keep it a stack. So please learn in the near future. If you have a friend or you know somebody that's a pedophile, speak up, don't defend them. Because not only are they gonna get in the shit, but you're gonna get dragged down with them.
You allow Sinful to be back in the server.
The Sinful, I had his fucking shit. I talked to the other person. She's in the wrong, he's in the wrong. I allowed him in there for spider situation. Did I forget he was in the server? Yep, I did. I'm not gonna lie, I don't pay attention to my server. But he got removed. Because Kyle did me my favor and removed him. You have to remember, I have shit ass memory. But he was there for the spider situation. Other than that, I don't associate with that nigga.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to leave social media for good, sadly.
Not for good. Take a break. Take months. If you want, make a whole new fucking account.
No, don't do that.
I don't want someone avatar me. God.
I don't care. Take
point,
months.
She's just got
Take months off the.
target at this point. She's only keeping her around to
Take-
play with her like a cat toy.
Take months off of social media.
She's sorry for bringing it up. I'm sorry. She's gonna get away with it.
No, she's not. No, she's not. No, she's fucking not. No, she's not. Don't give a fuck what call she had. I didn't see any messages. Cause like how messages work, you can send a photo, you see messages underneath it. It was her fucking fault that she didn't screenshot those messages before removing Kick. That was on her.
It's like talking back to the person. It was her pretending to be me to make it look like she was like saying like off to harass Mono.
Yeah.
That's how Kick Messenger used to work.
I know. I used to have Kick. I'm not fucking stupid. I know how it works.
Yeah. So if she doesn't have that, then
You're not a pedophile. I'm sorry to say you're not. But what you are is a pedo supporter. Please, for the love of God, I don't know what you do behind the screen. I don't care, but please don't add him back. I know you banned him, you blocked him. Please don't add him back. Please learn from your mistakes. Because then people are going to have a reason to fucking come and bitch at you. It's
I do just want to say, I love how she's not saying that, like agreeing with you. Okay, I'll stop. I didn't mean to do that, or something like that.
Tell me this. Do you agree with me?
I agree with you. People are still going to.
No, they're not. Listen to me. You need to use me as an example. When I got fucking blacklisted, all this fucking doxman shit. Oh, Kaz is a pedophile. I proved myself fucking right. They were fucking wrong. Avatar ripping, they were wrong. I was right. But the doxing shit. It's gonna take years, my guy. It's gonna take months. It's gonna take a long time for people to forget about shit. I'm gonna keep it a sec, because right now, I'm just now getting my shit back up. So take the time that you need, please. Because you were a sister to me, but seeing this shit, that just fucking hurt me personally. Like I said, I'm not choosing sides, but I am gonna choose what's right, not what's wrong. Don't cry. There is nothing to cry about. Just take the time that you need, get your shit together, and please just learn this lesson, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. As far as doxing goes, they dox you, press legal charges. Just press legal charges. Simple as that. Cause this bitch ain't safe. The other scenario don't know anything about it. She don't know how to keep herself hidden. They will find her ass if you wanted to press legal charges, or if she's gonna harass you by getting your number and all that shit. If it's really okay.
Stayed with her sister because they went to an event together. It was like an outdoor like concert and stuff. And before he started dating her, he was dating me. He came here and we went out to dinner. And then he's like, I really do not want to take you home and all that. His name is Dylan, by the way.
Oh my god.
But
Dylan.
He has my name, my address, and my old number because
Okay, do you have proof that he sent it to her?
We are not in communication with Dylan anymore.
he was really close with them
He's
because
been
he dated
blocked
the
since
sister.
2003.
Okay. So
Do you know like the sisters, because like I said,
Okay, let me tell you this. If you feel like you're in danger, press the charges. That's all I'm gonna say. That is the legal way, the adult way to handle it. Don't post anything on social media about her or her sister or whoever this Dylan dude is. I don't know who the fuck he is.
When Dylan was dating my sister, he mentioned to her that he already knew our address because of Savannah. He knew her legal last
Okay.
name.
Did you ever, let me ask you this. Did you ever give the address of the sister to Dylan? No? Are you sure? Okay.
Her legal last name.
the only
Because
time
I have
that
a different one.
pulled up a location was when she hacked into my Instagram.
Okay.
It pulled up a address.
Okay.
P.
It is my new
Yeah.
address.
Not my
I
actual
currently live
address.
at.
Now, when she hacked into my Etsy, I had to go to the account itself because I had to sign in to actually say close this account, shut it down. It did show her legal name, address, and the last 4 digits of her bank card.
Did
but
you
that was
ever?
not me.
Okay, that is. I know that's not doxing because you didn't put it on Doxpin. You didn't spread this information around accordingly. Is what you're saying? Did this Dylan person know this? Know all this information? Did you actually tell him? Did he peek over your screen? Did he do anything to look at this information?
So this Dylan guy, he lives in Pennsylvania. He drove 4 hours to meet me because we were dating at the time. This is like a year before I got back into VR chat, mind you.
Okay.
Like before 2020.
All right.
And mind you, I've been having this beef with the other scenario since 2010.
I know because you
So,
talked about her to me, and I just honestly never paid attention, really. But I was just there.
So what this Dylan guy does, he would go back and forth between me and the other, because he had a sexual desire.
When I was 15,
and he would always buy us NSFW art of our Naruto art characters per se. And we did collaborations with him. I'll be honest, I was an adult at the time, purchasing like NSFW because I was 18 at the time.
How old is Dylan?
He's an adult just like us.
Okay. How old was the? So I don't know if it was a sister or the other scenario. Who was he dating? The sister?
The sisters are around the same age as the other scenario.
Okay.
No, she's not. My sister is 31, same age as
Her
Savannah.
sister's 31.
Yeah, she's around the same age as me.
Wait.
Okay.
Wait, did we
So
just
she's
take
an
into
adult.
context real quick? Wait, do we take into context real quick? Dylan is 30, correct?
Yes.
And then she's 31. So if they were purchasing
He told me that
NSFW
he was
art
dating
whenever she was
meeting
18,
at a live
that
concert,
means
like
he
one of
was
those like
17.
outdoor concerts with like a
No, he had a car.
and they were,
Either or, they
yeah,
still they were in the same state at that time.
He told me
The state she's talking about is a
was like
music
the
festival in
Eastern states,
Ohio
but I
that
can't
we've
remember what
gone
state he
since
said
2021.
and stuff. But that was years ago. But that was a lot.
Okay. How old was Dylan when y'all started dating?
We were in our 20s.
You were in your 20s. Okay.
She just
No.
lied.
In 2020.
No,
No.
actually, like first.
She
literally
dated him on
first
the
date.
anime website.
Literally 2020.
No.
Okay.
She's saying the year,
What's
not
Dylan's
how
birthday?
old they were.
Do you know his birthday?
Yeah. Like, I only dated him for a month because when he told me that he didn't want to bring me home and that he wanted to kidnap me, and the way
No,
that he
he's not.
sounded,
I have
he
proof
sounded
that
like he was being
went to lunch
serious.
with her.
I broke things
He
off
was
with him
messaging
month
me.
after.
Okay.
Because he made
His
me feel
birthday is in
uncomfortable.
May.
Okay. When's your birthday, Sonero?
June 8th, 1994.
1994. Okay. All I'm gonna say is that, like I said, take a break from social media. As far as people attacking you, like I said, if it gets to the point where you don't feel safe or you're getting swatted, do what I did when I got swatted because Draco's a fucking idiot. Whitelist your house. Tell the cops that this is a false SWAT. They'll do their information. They'll give you a card, and they will whitelist your house. As far as the doxing part, now pedo supporting,
Should I tell
like
Draco
I
you said
told
that?
you, like I told you, don't don't support them, even if they say they didn't do it or they didn't show proof. If they don't show solid ass fucking proof, like my case, I'm pretty sure you're aware of what my case was when I was turning 18. And I could have lived by the Romeo and Juliet law because they were all in the same state. But my morals didn't allow me to. I didn't fucking feel comfortable with that. When I broke up with them, they all decided to gang on me and say that I was a pedophile. Telling them the age lie, all this shit. You know what I'm saying? If they don't show proof that the quote-unquote minor came clean about lying, don't believe them. That's all I'm gonna say. Because what Shadowkun did to me, he fucking lied to me. He showed me fake fucking court documents, and I did the fucking research and got into his shit and found the truth. And he tried to use me to go after Verum because Verum was posting shit about him.
And then he just the parents.
Yeah, no, you're good.
It's just like there's just some privacy here. When my family is home, I have no privacy. That's why I'm barely one beer cat and barely like.
Yeah, no, I get that. But take that in action. Focus on IRL. Don't focus online. Get money. Get the bag. Better yourself. And then maybe in the future we can talk. But other than that, I need time to think about it.
Kaz, I'm gonna send you a message from Dylan where
what you did was kind of
Savannah
fucked up.
told
I'm not gonna lie.
him my sister's last
You lied.
legal name.
You're still my sister, but you need time off. I want an apology though. Deadass. For lying.
Claiming a pedo supporter is your sister. That's kind of bad.
Alright, I'm gonna let you go. But for the time being, I'm gonna unadd
There
you.
are like 2 people in the
Here,
server
take this
who
off.
admitted on recording that they touched children.
Yo, may I say something real quick?
Alright, cool. Anyway, shut the fuck up, Jinx, claiming a pedo supporter is your sister. She was my sister.
I want to go ahead and state, lady, that I
Just
think
to-
that
Oh, buddy,
those two pedos are
I don't
banned
know,
by
bro. I'm
Kira
actually kind of
already.
fucking hurt about that because she did tell me that she cut him off and all that shit, and then now
And we dogged on him so many
we
times.
literally dogged on him. But that kind of fucks me up, bro. Like, how
Yo,
the fuck you
Kaz,
gonna say like, oh, I don't support him anymore, and then you just gonna go behind my back and fucking add an alt account that he has? Like, nigga, really?
Hey,
Yo,
Sasha,
Sonny.
you
You
might
fucking
wanna
serious?
Get, a literal pred out of here. I'm gonna tell you the name.
But anyway.
You.
Please, for the love of God, don't be spreading her information around. I don't want none of y'all niggas getting sued.
Yeah.
Yo, Kazuki.
I don't really.
Damn, you gonna sue
All I'm
me?
gonna say. All I'm gonna say, for real. Subject, you a bad nut, bro. Delete that shit out of our chat, for real.
Yo, Kaz.
Why can I not hear subject? What's wrong with my audio?
I don't know.
Why am I
By the way, should I
audio?
tell-
Hold on a second.
Nah, wait. Oh, wait until Wait, talk.
Why can't I hear
Yo.
subject?
Yo, Kaz.
Unmute me.
I can't
Tell
hear
her to unmute
anybody.
me.
This shit's gay.
You probably
Oh.
got him muted.
Oh, no wonder it's not even connected to my fucking headphones. There we go.
You know what? I'm gonna tell Draco you called him a fucking retard. Don't worry. He'll be here for you
Okay.
later.
Can you delete that out of our chat, please? Out of our DMs.
Hey,
Please. Pente, please. I don't want that in my DMs.
You like to be called Kaz right now.
Wow.
There is a predator in here, and she's really bad. So I think you should know about her too. As I was told they were banned, but they're not banned.
Who?
Miss
Who?
Snow or Ash Demonic is in
Is
here.
no, that's what Kyle was telling me, dog. Who is that? Who is that?
She has over 8 victims. She's the worst one out of all the ones I know about. She runs a little pred hunting group where she
She's
literally
not as bad
hires
as
minors.
gangster.
Connected
She's
with
not as bad as
Viper.
Bad. She will literally openly do it.
Don't
in front of all
even
the
mention
women
Tech
she's put up with.
Gangster.
She literally admitted on
I think Kyle
Dude, Tech Gangster? Tech Gangster said he'd rape me with the Black Cat Plunger. Not joking. Not joking.
You can my screen if you want, but she's gotta go. She has to go.
I think she's banned. Is she not? Miko's banning her. What?
As to why I made that
We're in the side chat.
You were just in the
I'm going to be
game.
brutally honest with you.
Oh, she's banned. She's banned. Ash Demonic.
Exit out of it and go back.
Oh,
to it.
and Ghoul, I would like to say sorry about the comment about the spy thing. It was just because that's what I was informed of by someone about Hanashiro, and then I asked in the staff chat, and they're like, "No, they're
Speaking
here
of, I
for
need to
the
talk to
Sonero
Hanashiro.
stuff." It was because
What's that?
I didn't know. I asked in the chat. I didn't know. I just got told before
read
it
it
was
off.
done. So
I was like, if there was gonna be a Witch Eyes
I
spy,
apologize.
like so long ago because I'm in Witch Eyes.
There's like 3 of my staff members that are staff here. That was crazy.
Fuck Kiri. Kiri's gay. You didn't give me my fucking job, you whore.
You don't want it. It's a scam.
Yes, I do.
Yo, Kaz, real quick.
Oh, it's a scam? That's gay.
You've got 5 of your staff.
Yeah, they are gone. My bad. It's still. I can still search them.
Can I have
some
my
reason.
Can I have my
Thank you.
admin privileges back? Then?
Yes, you can have it back. You can have it
Thank
back.
you. I shall grovel at your feet.
Do I
Now,
get
where
my
my admin
admin
at?
back, or am I staying staff? Like, what the
Subject,
hell?
fuck you.
Like, what the
Why
hell?
don't I
is
get
that?
admin?
I used to
You
be
can
admin.
bad subject.
Why?
Anyway. Because you've been a
Do I
bad
get my
subject
back?
today.
You've been a bad
On there.
nut.
I eject them nuts.
Dad,
Right,
I
done
feel
shit.
like I should get my admin back after today.
I don't know.
Yo, no, you get staff. You stay with staff. Anyway. You still there? I don't know if you
Leaving.
died in the background.
Oh,
Fine. E-boy at the top right. Oh my. Corpse husband. Bro, I'm literally about to fucking lose my shit with this man. Oh my
You want me to
god.
turn my mic up and grab his attention?
Oh my god, he's here. Han, I got a question.
Yeah. Yeah, go for
Right.
it.
So about the Scoop fellow, the Lennox dude.
Yeah.
Apparently, you were a let me just read this real quick. Very bad reputation of going behind people's back and going to others and showing shit to others. He is a liar and uses shit against people. He's not a good person to use for this shit. I had to deal with them. Then we have screenshots against you, big mans.
Oh yay! Let's see it. I would love to see this. I'm ready.
Not big mans.
I'm
Save
bro.
those screenshots. I don't want to forward that whole message. Just save the screenshots. You're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. I'm gonna slit my wrist. I wonder if
Because
Draco still thinks I'm a pedophile.
Wait, out of curiosity, while you're doing that, Hanashiro, am I blacklisted? You said you run with the blacklist shit.
Oh,
Have
yeah,
I ever
you're not
gotten brought up?
blacklisted. The subject.
Yeah,
Let me check. I don't
yeah.
think so. I literally check F's for Fallen because I heard Fallen. I didn't know if you were gonna ask if he was blacklisted. No, we only got Sinful, Snowy the Fox, and Shadow Queen 666 in blacklist.
I had a
Press.
conversation with you. I remember you now.
Get on my fucking level. Get on my fucking level.
All I'm saying is,
Wait, hold on.
let's keep it that way. I've nuked every single blacklist that's put me on it, so let's keep it.
Yo, let me explain something real quick. Anyone is allowed to be in the blacklist, even if you're blacklisted yourself, because I get all the information from everyone. So think about it. If someone else is blacklisted and I'm not friends with them, I can go to the server and be like, yo, is this true or false? I don't associate myself with them. All I do is literally use them for information.
If you need anything,
That's what the server is for.
I don't know what that is, but you're gonna have to send him that.
Hanashiro was the one that was on call with me over the snowy shit.
Swear to God, if I get blacklisted because subjects in here, I'm literally gonna fucking piss on the whole fucking VR chat community because they're fucking snowflakes. I'm not gonna lie. Like OTV. Literally, OTV are
Maybe, I don't know
pedophiles.
what
I should
you
be
said.
doing your research on that shit, motherfuckers. Bam.
Lady, I'm turning
When
you
am I
up.
getting? When
Resay
am I
what
getting
you
my
said.
special role?
You're not getting a fucking special role.
I have a
That's
special
rude.
role.
You can get the visitor role. You can get the visitor role. How's
Again,
that?
I can't hear you. Everyone's.
You can have a special role in Forsaken. How about that?
Hey, Kat,
Why the fuck would I want a special role in this abandoned ass server?
Han, check
Yo.
your DMs. Emiko DM'd you, big mans.
Alright, this is gonna be great. I'm
They're sending.
ready.
They're sending.
Is it Emiko? Wait, no.
It is Emiko. It is the woman in the background. Yeah.
Oh shit. Alright, let's go.
So
This white bitch.
Queen Eclipse. Why is none of these to me though? Why is it only of someone else's DMs? Whatever. Alright.
No, you're in there. You're in
Hey,
there.
I have a
apparently.
question.
Oh, I am
Queen
there?
Eclipse,
Oh.
what? Huh?
I have a question for everyone here.
What about me?
What?
Does anyone know Heartless Bunny 6?
I'm Kosuke. No, I'm kidding.
I don't think so.
Oh.
I would have to see the profile to know if I know them or not. I've been on VRChat for quite a
I
while.
will screenshot it right now.
Why is Queen Eclipse mentioned? I'm so confused.
Guys, I'm actually Kosuke.
Shut the fuck up. I'm Kosuke. Does ASL with swag. Tasuki, I know you're in here, gang.
Also,
Sutton is
Hold on.
loving his
Yeah,
new
I'm-
home.
Yeah, yeah,
I do
wow,
I'm
I
not
can
gonna lie.
speak
You guys
English.
want to know what I did today? I robbed Petco today for Sutton.
Oh my
Literally,
God,
I did
what
not
did
pay
you
for shit that I got. I literally robbed them blind.
My main concern here
Okay.
is
What did you
I,
get for him?
I am
Yo,
kind of
wait,
curious
hold on.
about the proof that Sonero has, the good one that's in the VC right now, regarding like the victim and everything. Because they said
is
they can get in
no-
contact. No, like
Let me speak
the Sonero said they can get in contact with that person.
Yo,
Well,
I'm
I
ready
already
to
saw
speak
their body.
Japanese.
That photo that was sent looks nothing like them.
Huh?
Oh, if you
And
look
it's
at more,
different.
if you scroll up in side chat, Sonero, the one in here, said that the photo was edited.
Photoshopped her body to make her boobs bigger. She's done it in a few of her other pictures she's posted to Instagram because I know she has a body built like a 13-year-old boy.
Okay, the belly. If you look at the belly button, it's an innie.
I know she
An outie.
photoshopped it. That's why it's got that red line across her stomach, her torso.
Let me see the red line. Let me see that red line. Let me go back here.
Also,
There is no
Anyone-
red
does
And then
line.
like
anyone
the
know?
waist is a little taken in.
Oh, did Cyanide
Can I
leave?
speak?
Thanks, Pop.
Then the sweater would be in.
Person looks familiar.
If that was the case, the sweater wouldn't be like it's actually dangling.
while y'all are looking at this,
Look at the hand. The hand looks nothing like her hand.
That's the back of a shirt. It's a cut up.
If I may, she was trying to say something.
while
Sorry.
y'all are looking at this totally shameless advertisement, my server is going to be holding a giant gala soon to celebrate the last of the VRChat community that isn't a pedophile and allow people to share their stories of how they've been groomed and stuff. You're fully welcome.
Not you
to
fucking
that.
sponsoring your bitch ass in my fucking server. I give you permission.
Thanks for your time with
You're
me.
dead.
W.
Oh, I could totally join that because I actually have a video of an ex of mine who admitted to doing stuff with a minor.
But
Send that shit
yeah,
to him.
please, you're all welcome. We're gonna have a great time celebrating the few good things.
But
from
I
the
should
VRChat
totally
community.
go with my story about when I was freaking 16 and forced into a poly with a 30 and 40-year-old.
Most of the
You have proof of
Why
it?
does that sound similar to what I did?
I have all the old DMs on Messenger.
We're making ourselves nice dresses and stuff, getting all fancied up. I'm hoping it's going to be a pretty big one, but you're all welcome to come.
Can I come?
May or may not be in a dress.
I'll
Take a
come.
screenshot.
Can I come even though I'm fucking blacklisted? Because I'm pretty sure if I show up, people will be like, oh my god, why is he here?
You are completely welcome to show. You are not listed within my server.
Wait a
I
minute.
have no personal issues with you.
W's.
Is Panda here?
No, he's not.
No, he's dead.
Damn it.
He died.
Alright, can I
In the
speak yet?
chat, by the way, guys.
No,
That
fuck you,
is
Solus.
a.
Hello. Hello.
Oh shit.
Hello.
What the fuck did I do?
When the fuck
Sorry,
did
continue.
Panda
Hold
leave, bro?
Hana, go ahead. Shut up, everybody. Hana's gonna speak.
Alright. So, if anyone realizes, as my job as an investigator, it's to get everyone that was involved into the situation and actually start asking questions, because if you don't, then you're a fucking retard because you don't have any proof upon anything. So, what they were talking about is because both of the people were in, I believe, the same state that they're talking about. I'm not sure. I'll have to go back and check, but I believe same
I've
state.
heard it.
And if they're in the same state and they're in the Romeo and Juliet law, they were both closer to the age of whenever they started their relationship. I was not brought upon whenever this actually all started, and that's why I dropped the investigation to begin with, was because I wasn't given any information to continue it. If that makes sense. Because if I were to continue an investigation, I have to make sure that everything that I got right now is valid, and some of it wasn't even truthful.
Information
That makes sense?
on who? I'm confused.
Oh, no. So they were trying to expose a pedophile that was like a long time ago. Like, I mean, long time ago. And I was going over everything, and it was with someone named Fallen Kinji or whatever.
Oh yeah, my ex VR chat brother that was a fucking pedophile. Yep, I know. It's Cody.
Yeah, that person.
I literally gave him a warning too. I was like, yo, you need to chill the fuck out. And then when I ran his shit, he just ran like a pussy, but whatever. He is a pedophile, not gonna
Anyways.
lie.
Yeah. I wasn't given any valid proof or couldn't go over most of the stuff.
Fun being in court with you guys. I hope you guys have a good one. That was.
Give you a muffin for your troubles.
I would like to say before you
Dude,
go,
let me
especially,
give
I
you a
sent
muffin for your
someone
troubles.
in the
Oh,
chat
thank you.
above
Is it
the
chocolate chip?
okay.
Wait,
But
hold on.
I'm
above
sorry,
the
it's a
witch
secret.
eyes, yeah, above the witch eyes, right? That little promotion there. I sent someone who is a known pedophile in VR chat himself. I'm just saying, keep an eye out for him.
Okay, so first of all, I'd like to point out the 16-year-old. I was trying to tell you that the 21-year-old was fucking with him, not Cody, bro.
Oh,
And
I
the
wasn't.
other
Oh, I wasn't paying
14-year-old,
attention to that part.
the other 14-year-old that you went to Cody for was also about the 21-year-old. But you decided to take screenshots and go to Cody without me knowing, first of all, and I got those screenshots from somebody, and tell his ass, and I found out. So,
Wait,
like,
hold on. All right,
Tell
so
him,
we're talking about a
Berg.
21. Who's the 21-year-old? Do
you
you have
know
a
him.
name?
He was Slushy. The Slushy VR dude?
Oh, yeah, he's blacklisted. Wait, are you not in the server?
No, because you thought I was talking about Cody the whole time. And you told him
No,
that I was
I
telling
exposed
you.
Slushy. He is blacklisted.
Okay, then why is Cody telling people that I was telling you that he was fucking a 14-year-old and a 16-year-old?
I don't know, but that's completely backwards. That is completely backwards. If you go look at my TikTok, I literally exposed Slushy.
We all know Cody's a liar, Berg.
Between Queen Eclipse and him saying that I told you apparently that he was fucking a 14-year-old.
Wait, what DMs between me and